It's easy to stay in touch with JewelleryMaker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with JewelleryMaker.
Hello, good evening, jewellery makers. Hope you've had a lovely day today, a lovely bank holiday as well. It's been brilliant, hasn't it, over the bank holiday? You've been spoiled rotten. Competitions galore. I've got my little announcements to do at the start of the show. So, well done to everybody that obviously was successful over the bank holiday weekend and managed to get some amazing bargains. But we had some winners. So, first of all, we were giving away some vouchers for some of our world famous workshops, and the winners are, you ready for a drum roll? Tracy King, you're one of our winners, and Patricia Gamble, you're another one of our winners. So our team will be contacting you and getting in touch with you about your prizes. You've won some workshop vouchers, which is very exciting, and then also yesterday's winner of the goodie bag, which was brilliant, by the way, there's so many goodies in there, is, now, I hope I pronounce your name right, because Liam's writing. No, it's more Liam's writing. It's Ian, not Tony. I hope that says Ian. It definitely doesn't say Tony. Ian Barbary. Barbury. Ian, we will be contacting you. It is Ian Barbary. It's going to be sent straight out to you. So if you receive your goodie bag, congratulations. Well done. All of our, as I said, everybody who managed to get something over the weekend, you managed to get some brilliant bargains, but well done to those winners. Today's show, oh my word, I've got lists and lists of amazing promotional pieces that we're going to take to fantastic prices. This first hour, though, miss it, miss out, really. This is going to be your chance to get the best prices for 1 hour only. So the graphics will come in. As soon as the graphics leave the screen, you've got 1 hour on the web to grab them at those prices, and then they will disappear. Where do they disappear to, Liam? They go out of circulation for a while, don't they? If they don't sell out in that auction, then they go. That's it. They go back up to that higher price. They go back up to the higher prices, so it's definitely worth making the most of it. We've got some brilliant. I haven't got the T-bar yet, I don't think. And we've got some great promotional auctions though. The Black Ethiopian Opal is awesome, coming up as today's must-have at 8 o'clock. I'll show you in a minute. We're going to just start off with. Would you pass me the little tweezers, please, Dan? Dan the man. Thank you. We've been trying to think of a really fun text topic. Text in what you want as your text topic tonight. Because we're, there you go, text in 60777, JM Studio at the start. Mine, I wanted to know your facts about eggs. But I think that's rubbish, isn't it? The reason I want facts about eggs is because it started off actually on our Sewing Quarter, our sister channel Sewing Quarter, that I was telling everybody that I really struggled to boil an egg, like a dippy egg, and that's just really upset me that I can't even boil an egg. But I've now managed to do it thanks to everybody at home Sewing Quarter. So I then started saying this in the office, and Sam started going on with his facts that he knows about eggs, how larger eggs have smaller yolks, how this. They boiled an egg, you can boil an egg in a kettle. There's a fun fact from Dan. See, it can be fun. It wasn't, I promise. Kerry, I promise it can be fun. Okay, anyway, starting with our gold-plated trigger clasps, you get 9 in your packet. 95 sterling silver for £5.95. See, Dan's having loads of fun already. He's already getting really excited. Come on then. Dan, have you got another fact for us? Oh, he just went round to say nobody's going to get in touch with you tonight. You watch. You watch. And I'm going to tell you loads of egg facts tonight. Right. Liam and Sassy Dan back tonight. Dan's got more sassy since he's been on the Late Show, hasn't he? He's awake and he's ready with his comebacks. 8 carats of amethyst. They're lovely, aren't they? They'd be nice little spacer beads or to go with your seed beads. $5.95, completely natural, great colour. Okay, we're down to single figures. Down to single figures, remember, so at the moment on the website, if you go onto our sort of auction history, our watch live page underneath, and you can see the trigger clasps, which you can still get for an hour, and they've all got like a countdown clock next to them, so you know how long you've got left with them. Just £5.95 for your natural amethyst. Has anyone come in with their egg facts yet? Okay. Oh, right. Can I show you our black Ethiopian opal, which is coming up today at 8 o'clock? It is brand new. It's never been to air before. Whenever I think of black opal, I think of some of the most expensive gems in the world. Black Australian opal is an absolute fortune. We saw Wayne talking about it actually when he went to Australia. I've never seen black Ethiopian opal. It's amazing, isn't it? And you can still see all of those colours. Now, if that were from Australia, it'd be a fortune. We've managed to get a brilliant price point on this today. It's going to an amazing, amazing price. Oh, is it going on pre-order? No, not enough to go around. Not enough. You're going to have to wait till 8. You're going to have to wait till 8 o'clock. It's coming up. Stay tuned. Okay. What number now, sorry? Thank you, Liam. It was Liam's birthday over the weekend. Were you here? Has everybody wished you happy birthday? Yeah. Oh. Okay, your little stars. These are cute, aren't they? When we had the sterling silver weekend, last weekend, it was very, very busy. You had a fantastic show last weekend, didn't you, with all the sterling silver? Oh, sorry. It's hit my microphone. They're really nice and solid, actually, as well, aren't they? Have I gone too low, Kerry, on my seat? I tried to just go slightly lower. Oh, sorry. I'm just making my microphone worse, aren't I? Right, I'm back. You're going to have to forgive me tonight. I've been up since very early this morning, so I'm going to be definitely delirious by 10 o'clock. I'm so pleased Joe's here to save the day. Right, these are lovely, aren't they? I can imagine these at the bottom of shepherd's hook in drop earrings. You could do them as pendants. You could put them all along a chain with you, just attach them to jump rings and have sort of all laid, some sort of longer than the other. It would look lovely, like shooting stars. If you just want to tell somebody that they are your star, maybe somebody that's done well in their exams. Kerry wants to tell Dan he's a star. They're lovely, aren't they? You could even have a little gemstone sort of set that it's dangling through into the centre there, couldn't you? $12.95. Loads to get through. Remember, available for an hour at that price. It's miss it, miss out. We're going to go quite fast with these. Right, kunzite. Wow, wow, wow. Different colours as well. I've never seen sort of greens and yellows like this before. 145 carats of kunzite. Are you having a laugh? That is a huge carat weight. Natural kunzite. When I started working with gemstones, this was the first gemstones I ever learnt about, and it is so close to my heart. It's so beautiful. If you're wanting an effortlessly beautiful gemstone, then kunzite, morganite, these are absolutely up there with some of the most feminine gems. And I love the fact that this is natural. So you're seeing the different colours that you can get kunzite in. I didn't realise that you can get these canary tones. In fact, it's very, very rare to see canary tones. I've seen it a couple of times in The last sort of 10 years that I've been working with gems, I've only seen it a couple of times. Right, shall we give everybody some bank holiday blues prices? Let's recover from those bank holiday blues with some brilliant prices. This should be over £35, and today less than 15, 18 centimetre strand, 145 carats, and massive, massive pieces. Yes, thank you. Okay. It's an egg fact, everyone. Dan, in your face. Hang on. No, this can't be true. Eggs inhabit the human body's ability to absorb iron. I didn't know that. So if you've got an iron deficiency, or if you've got low in iron, then you shouldn't have eggs. There you go. There's a fact for you. Thank you, Jeanette. More egg facts coming up this evening. It's a rubbish text topic, isn't it? $14.95 for 145 carat skinzite is a bargain. In fact, it's too low to keep it open. It's going to be available at that price for the next hour on the web. Thank you. Oh, these are beautiful. These are, I think, one of my favourite colours in pearls. Obviously, if you want to go for your classic traditional ivories and pinks, but how lovely are they? Your peacock freshwater, potato pearls. I do like seeing the different shapes as well that you can get. I think it almost, some of those, if I'm being brutally honest, when I picked this up, my gut instinct that you were looking at shell pearls, because they look very, very round. They're really lovely, aren't they? 38 centimetre strand. We're down to less than 30 chances to get this. Those mystical colours are beautiful, aren't they? Hang on, hang on, hang on. See, our prices on pearls just don't make any sense. You've got on here, I'm going to count them. Loads of pearls. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 67. That's a lot of pearls, isn't it? Hang on, if I count that right, I didn't miss some numbers out then, did I? That sounded a lot. When you're looking at that sort of price per pearl, about 20 pence a pearl, it's crazy. £12.95 for your big freshwater pearls. Oh, go on then, let's open it up to not just egg facts, egg jokes. What crime is an egg most afraid of? Poaching. Even Joe laughed at that one. That was good, that was good. How are you, Joe?
Very well.
Oh, I don't know if your microphone's not working in a minute. We'll change your mic and we'll come and say hello. Mikey, well done. You're in straight away on the web. £12.95. Your 38 centimetre strand. Keep going through, keep going through. There's loads of people in that tea basket. Right, we're going to try and show you as many as we can over the next hour. Yeah. This is such a deluxe duo, right. 15 minutes away, brilliant price, 2 strands for a price point that I wouldn't expect to see one, if I'm being brutally honest. Amethyst of that colour in the centre, my word, is something to get very, very excited about. And these lovely greens as well, the prasiolites, they're stunning. Coming up in about 15 minutes, so stay tuned, not long to wait for those. Right. Australian opal. Australian opal, I've just mentioned that when we were talking about today's must-have. We've got black Ethiopian opal. And I was talking about the price of Australian opal. It is so expensive. Wayne's just been in Australia and he went to near where the Lightning Ridge mine is and saw so many opals. And obviously, it's like going to the tourist attraction, isn't it? It is very, very expensive if you want to buy from there. But you would imagine it would be cheaper, wouldn't you? But it's not, it's so expensive. Oh yeah, he was sending some pictures of Australian opal up to sort of £30,000, I mean, or 30,000 Australian dollars. It was amazing. His family had a great time. His kids had a brilliant time, didn't they? Going around all the jewellery shops looking at the opals. But no, in all seriousness, it is great to see. I quite often go into Whenever I'm at a town, I think we all are the same, aren't we? We all are drawn to the different gemstones in jewellery shops to sort of compare. This is Australian opal. When you're looking at any opal from this location, it is some of the most coveted opal in the world. Yeah. Do you want to come on holiday with me, Kerry? Okay, I've got another joke. What does a meditating egg say chant? Omelette, omelette. Is Liam sending all these in? That is a good joke, thank you. And these are all egg jokes that I haven't heard, actually. Normally I start to compile them ready for Easter shows, but they're too much. I do compile egg jokes for my Easter show. But no, there are two that I haven't heard, so I'll be adding them to my my egg box. Right, that is a good one, isn't it? Frosted gems. I love gemstones that have got different textures like this. I think it makes it really interesting. 260 carats of your black frosted with druzy hole. They're beautiful. Right, shall we get everybody involved? If you've not yet purchased this evening, open your order nice and early. £3.95. You can continue to buy all day long and still only pay £1 postage and packaging. And loads and loads and loads of great stuff today. We've got a brand new rose quartz. We've got black Ethiopian opal. We've got labradorite. We've got kits. We've got chrysocolla. We've got garnets. We've got natural garnets. Silver. We've got an under £10 hour coming up later on. We've got 2 great seed bead kits. Loads and loads and loads to bring you between now and 10 o'clock. Oh, it went all stormy earlier on. I did have a little nana nap this afternoon, and my mum said it poured down. Is it raining where you are? She's only literally about 3 miles down the road, so it probably did rain. He was prepping for today's show. Missed the rain. Kambaba. Keep going through. If you are on the phone line, don't forget, check things out on the web. They will be leaving the web screen in an hour. You've got an hour to grab them at the prices that you can see. Kambaba. Is it Kambaba or Kambaba? Well, you say potato and I say potato. Have you ever heard anybody that says potato? No. Dan got really quite defensive about that. $14.95. 65 carats. Oh, I fancy a jacket potato today. No. Or tomato. No tomato either. Yeah, it's got a bit of an American accent, isn't it, maybe? These are lovely shapes as well, aren't they? What shape would you call these? Like a trapeze? No, it's not really a name. Let's give it a name. Let's give them a name. I'm going to say trapezoids. A rhombus is like that, Liam. Like that, isn't it? Yeah, it does look like I'm doing some sort of cool dance. Sorry, I just added the word cool in there, Kerry, didn't I? £9.95, 65 carats. Well done, Patricia. Well done, loads of people purchasing on the web tonight. Don't forget to check out of the web shop and have a look at what is available at these prices. Once they are gone, they are gone. And Liam's taking them extra low to ease your bank holiday blues. Oh, where's that? I don't know that I've got. Yes, I have. These are great for Christmas. They're lovely, sort of emeraldy green. Have you got Joe's signal yet on her microphone? Oh, hello, Joe. I think you're live.
Hey.
Live to the nation.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
All good, thank you.
Jolly good. Did you have a nice bank holiday weekend?
Yeah, it's all good, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Do you have any fun facts on eggs?
Not at the moment, I'm thinking.
I don't think it's something that people naturally think of. You always have really good text topics like, where's the strangest place you've had a kiss and all this. Come on. Tell me your egg facts. £3.95. Don't worry, I know I'm here, but Liam is also here bringing you amazing prices to make up for my poor text topic. Thank you though for your jokes and your facts as well. Liam for his pity. Well, to be fair, few people have messaged you, Vic. Thank you at home. That's a lovely colour, isn't it? Your Mayuki emerald silver lined, are they? Are they emerald lined? So they're like a dark grey with an emerald lining. Very nice. £3.95 is a great price for a large tube, isn't it? And these are deceiving, aren't they, Jo? You can get a lot of pieces out of...
a lot of pieces. You see some of my bits later and there's still quite a few in the tube itself when you're finished.
Really? Even with some of those, you can just see in the corner of the screen there, some of the pieces. There's some big pieces there. Okay. I do love Nuggets. I think it's a really great place to sort of build your stash at a very affordable price. So I know lots of people sort of start, if you've never bought from us before, this is a really good way to start your stash. The price is brilliant, you get loads of gems, brilliant for stretchy bracelets, lots of colour. Jasper's a great gemstone as well, genuine gems. I know a lot of people who sort of hadn't found or have just recently found JewelleryMaker, or when they did find us, they always sort of said that they didn't know that they could get genuine gemstones for the prices that they just worked with beads. These are beautiful, natural Jaspers. And the strand is nearly a metre, basically. It's 82 to 86 centimetres, so you've got so many gems on there. For less than £3. It's brilliant, isn't it? It is really, really crazy when you're thinking of genuine gems. Even if you want to just sort of buy a couple of these strands to dress your craft fair stall, have them sort of scattered around, or loose gemstones in sort of little dishes with candles and things, it would look lovely. £2.95 is a bargain for 290 carats. Oh, we're going to be spinning the wheelie thing today. Liam, are we going to have the Winnie Spinny things this evening? I know exactly what you mean, Heidi. The deal wheel. Wait, why not? Oh, okay, we can't have it every night. But look at the prices you're doing anyway. I suppose he's doing crazy low prices anyway, isn't he? Maybe on Saturday, he said, Heidi. Saturday or Sunday. I'm not here Saturday or Sunday, though, am I? Neither's Kerry. What's the deal, Will? We just want to see Liam on presenting again. Did you have to present an auction then, Liam, on yesterday? Whoops. He said he didn't do very well yesterday, though, with his presenting skills. Oh, these are lovely. I'm sure he did great. So Jenny is apparently setting Liam up on a date. Get this, with a girl. With a girl? Who? She's apparently a Cupid. She's been known to set people up that then go on to get married. In fact, 3. It happened here. Really? Kim and Phil. Jenny set Kim and Phil up. Oh, that's amazing. He was a producer here, wasn't he, before Liam? That's Kim's husband. Oh, that's exciting, Liam. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, though. There you go. More egg talk later. 10 carats of ombre Ethiopian opal. So I love that you've got all of the different colours, completely natural, neon colours. Don't forget our first star buy is coming up in 2 auctions time. Is it going to be our deluxe duo? Deluxe duo coming up. Let me show you. Amethysts of this colour. They look like Uruguayan amethysts in the centre there. Some of the real deepest purples. But then I also love that you've got those beautiful lavenders. Those amazing exotic greens as well. It is going to be a brilliant price coming up, so stay tuned for that one. Oh, wow. Is this a metre of pearls? Yes! Our value for money on pearls is absolutely brilliant. If you want to do sort of lariat style necklaces, if you want to do favours for people at a wedding, or glass charms and put it on a bit of a memory wire, they're beautiful, aren't they? They're classic for brides. £1 metre. No, he didn't. I borrowed them. £34.95. We're not stopping anywhere near there. In fact, right, how many people, if you are tuned in, everybody pick up the phone. We just want to do a bit of a tester to see how many people tuned in after our crazy bank holiday weekend. It's been amazing, but we want to keep spoiling you. We want to keep spoiling you. So, if you want this, under £20, then you've got to be quick, because how many of these have we got? Less than 20 now, less than 20. We need to see you on the phone line. We need to see you on the web. There's no point if we take this, there's no point to take it any lower unless we have enough people there. Hello, Poppy. Where's the best place to get information about me? Oh, an encyclopedia. Or it should be, wouldn't it be better to say an encyclopedia? Either encyclopedia, encyclopedia. I love that we're now venturing into jokes as well. Right, are you ready? There's loads of you there on the web. What do you mean? 1995. 1995. Crazy low. Liam just said, just tell everyone, get any jokes in. We need a laugh tonight. That's what he's just said in my ear. Thanks. Well done in Cumbria, in Channel Islands, well done in Cambridgeshire. Yvonne, well done. Ah, £19.95. Less than 15 chances remaining at that price, a whole metre of pearls. There's so many of you there on the web, we know you're there. Beautiful rice pearls, only for this hour can you get it at this price. Make the most of it. Keep going through. Right, we'll do one more and then we're going to do the stand by. Sorry, it's right at the back. Oh wow, not seen this before. These are really cool. Right, there's a problem though. This is really limited. It's going to sell out in this auction. I don't think it's even going to make it to the web. This is amazing. I'd have these as like ornamental actually. How would you use these, Jo?
I think a wind chime.
A wind chime,
Yeah.
yeah.
The sound of them, they're lovely.
Gosh, they are, aren't they? Multicolour shell leaves. Hello, Poppy. Send another one. How does a hen leave its house? Through the exit. Oh, I love this. I've got to jot all these down ready for Easter. Got to jot all these down. I'll never remember them all. They're brilliant, aren't they? £17.95. Hundreds of these have gone and we've now got less than 10. £17.95. I do love the sound of these, you're right. They'd be great, wouldn't they? Hundreds of these have sold in the past, by the way, and it's the first time I'm seeing them, so they could be brand new to you, and we're now less than 5. Catherine's taken us to 4. Patricia's there, go through. I've never seen these before. Kerry's never seen these before. They might be new to the Late Show. They've only been on air twice, and we're down to the last 3. £17.95. It's a big look, isn't it? If you just have one of those in a necklace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of your shell leaves. Do you know, sometimes this happens whenever you think it is about to sell out, that if you ever think, oh, I'm going to miss out, it's very limited, I'm going to miss out, have a go still, you never know. Right, are you ready for our amazing deluxe duo? It is of course going to be our first star buy. This is a brilliant deluxe duo. Where did you find this, Liam? Have you been rooted in Wayne's secret stash again, by any chance? They're lovely, aren't they? Every single colour is incredible. They are so gem heavy. $96 carats on each strand. That intensity of colour is just, oh, so rich, so intense, so amazing. Right. 96 carats in each piece. This should be £67.80. Agreed. Brilliant. That makes each strand $33.90. I do not know where to send you to get this quality, this gem quality, beautiful amethyst. Just those pieces for a price like that. So, please remember, once this comes back, or if you see this after this hour, it's going to be $67.80. So it's basically like buy one get one free, isn't it? Half price. $33.90 makes it half price. They are so beautiful. They're massive graduated rondelles. We need everybody on the phone line. This is a star buy for a reason. Problem is, there's less than 50, £24.95. That's £12.50 a strand. 96 carats of one of the most deluxe strands of amethyst that we have, without a doubt. Those deep, rich, beautiful, opulent purples are amazing. Right through to those lovely lavenders, those greens as well, which is incredibly exotic. What would you do with these, Jo?
I'd probably separate them and use them in the different colours, to be fair. Yeah. Before JewelleryMaker, I didn't know amethyst had a green version, and I absolutely love it. The colour of it's really subtle but gorgeous. And then next to the rich purple, what would I do with it? A nice feature necklace, I think, and some earrings.
I think greens and purples go so well with lots of different gemstones in your stash as well. So if you do choose to separate them and mix them in with your stash, they're going to go with so much. And purples, I know a lot of people that say that this is a great place to start, actually. I know that my first gemstone I ever bought with amethyst, and I know so many people that would say the same.
Yeah. Well, most people have heard of amethyst from a childhood growing up. It's one of the first gemstones I think you recognise and come across. And yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, double opera, great.
Oh, it's such an amazing price. Hang on, you're not paying the price that you would normally have to pay for one. It's not how much you're spending, it is honestly how much you're saving. If you've not yet picked up the phone, we have still got chance to get this, don't worry. 0800 644 655. Half the stock is now gone. We're down to the last 14 chances. Every single person that gets this, you are getting an absolute bargain. Just one of those strands at that price would be brilliant. You are going to secure both, bearing in mind that this duo should be over £60. Celia, Greater London, Greater Manchester, Channel Islands, Linda, L, Hampshire, Greater London, Cecilia, congratulations, Alison, Maureen, Linda, Caroline, all there on the phone line. We are offering you one of the best prices that you will see on even one strand like that. £24.95 I know would sell out. They're amazing colour. Huge rondelles. We're going to have to move on, but at the moment, keep going through. You've still got a chance to get that over the next hour, and then it's going to go back up in price. So the garnet that's coming up in 10 minutes' time, again, this is another one that sold very, 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 very well the first time it went on air. We're down to the last 30. Really unusual, isn't it, for garnet? It's lovely in the cushion cuts as well, isn't it? Coming up, coming up, coming up. Keep going through, by the way. A lot of people still dialing for the amethyst. You can still go through. Okay, we've got a lot of auctions to do. 1 minute auctions. Are you ready? Challenge accepted. I've never seen these before. I have never seen these before. How do we manage to go quick? We have to go low. So if you can keep up with Liam, you are going to win. You really, really are. You're going to benefit. They're lovely, aren't they? your connectors. These are great for bracelets, necklaces. Can you keep up with Liam? Can you keep up with Liam? Emerald colour agates, beautiful druzy pentagons for just £10.95. I love those. This is your pentagon. You also have your triangle. Did you just laugh at me for knowing my shapes? This is your triangle. This is your pentagon. And Dad just went, what's supposed to be funny? What, sorry? Number 14? Oh, yes, these are great for Christmas. I'm thinking Christmas projects. I'm sorry to say that already, but let's face it, nearly in September. Nearly in September, we've got to start thinking about our Christmas parties. They're great, aren't they?
Make a great pair of earrings if you like them a bit different.
I really like, you know, not symmetrical earrings. These it's really on trend at the minute, isn't it? They would make a great pair of earrings. They would look very, very, very designer. Yeah. You've got your pentagon and arrowhead connectors. Or equally, I mean, that is a big sort of statement bracelet, isn't it? Could you make them into a ring?
Yeah, I think so. You wire wrap around the connecting pieces there.
Amazing. Just £10.95. £10.95. Loads of you there again. Keep going through. The web is very, very busy. Just keep going through. Checking out your basket. We're moving on. Number. Okay. Should we do another double whammy? Double trouble. Double trouble going to a very, very low price. I like these shapes. They've got lovely, smooth sort of look to them. They're stripe agates. So you've got your ovals and you've got your pears. You see what I mean? They're lovely, like, friendly shapes. Loads of you dialing. Please make sure you check availability of any of the pieces that you've seen over the last 40 minutes. They're only there for an hour, so at the moment there's only 20 minutes left on some of the first pieces that we played. Don't forget you can check out your basket as many times as you like as well throughout the night, and you'll still only pay 1p&p if you come back in. Poppy's got loads of jokes today. How do monsters like their eggs? Terrified. Oh, ba-dum-bum. That's very, very good. Thank you, Poppy, keeping us entertained. Keep them coming, keep them coming. So as I say, Sam earlier on, he had an egg fact for us that the larger the egg, the smaller the yolk. What did you find out about ostrich eggs earlier as well, Liam? Oh, just that you wanted to try one. How big are ostrich eggs, and can they have multiple yolks? There you go. Or a big, massive yolk. Oh, nice. Oh, no, we can't do a mini auction on this, though. Right, we'll try. We'll try. Are you ready? We're going to have to go low on this. But if you can afford to do it, you're about to get a serious deal on the one and only yellow diamond. Oh, my word. And they aren't just yellow diamonds. They're canary. They are canary yellow diamonds. I would take a few of these, 4 or 5 of them, and channel set them straight into a ring. Band ring for £199.95. Look at that colour. Do you know, so many people, so many jewellers I see yellow diamonds written on a tag, and they are just, if I'm honest, like lower quality, a bit off-white diamonds. Whereas there is no denying that they are canary yellow. Now, we are going to have to do something brilliant on the prices. We're going to have to rush you. But you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you know, then you know. 2 carats of yellow diamonds for less than £100. Oh, isn't just a brilliant jewellery maker price. That is outstanding. I'm not surprised as a caller or a Webber straight in from London. You do not need to go far to realise that that is an incredible price. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get it evaluated for insurance purposes. Amazing value, isn't it? Incredible, isn't it, that these are actual yellow diamonds? If you're looking at just a few of these in a little band ring, or do you know those little lockets that you can get?
Yeah. Just put a couple in, or even just one.
Yes. I mean, especially this colour, even some of the really delicate sizes on the end of the strand, they really pack a punch. The yellow's still very, very vivid, isn't it, Jo?
Yeah, yeah. From over here, they absolutely glow. Beautiful.
Tell you what, having them in a row like that would really expose the quality. If there were one that wasn't quite that colour, it'd stand out like a sore thumb, and they were all matched. They look amazing. Keep going through. We are unfortunately going to have to carry on. What number, sorry? Labradorite. Oh, this is one of my favourite strands. This is actually one of my favourite strands, because look at this. Every single one of these is just amazing. Do you love Labradorite, Jo?
I do.
I think everyone does. I've never met anybody that goes, oh, do you know what, it's not really for me.
No, it's one I was introduced to watching the channel, and
Same.
It's one I've bought an awful lot of. They're all magic.
And if I'm honest, when I hadn't really been introduced to it prior to being a jewellery maker, and when I saw a picture of it, I thought, okay, I like it, but I think it's a real experienced gem, isn't it? When you get it home and you see the colours that you can get, especially on these larger sizes, you can see exactly why it's so popular. They're just amazing. And I love this sort of step cut that you're getting.
Yeah, it shows the colours off lovely.
It does. Like iridescent glow that you're getting, like blues and flashes of yellow and orange. I know I say this every single time I say it, but whenever I see a Labradorite. But, my word, I think I know the other reason why everybody loves this. Look at the price. I tell you what, Liam has really gone to town on that price for you. It's very busy. We want to make sure we get as many people owning Labradorite as possible. Every single year we do a bit of, what is it, like a sort of viewer's choice gemstone. We find out what is your favourite gem, and 8 years running, or 8 out of the 9 years, it's been Labradorite. 1 year Tanzanite came in on top, but every other year, out of all of the gem varieties that we bring, everyone equally agreed that Labradorite was their favourite. How amazing is that? £9 just for one of those in a ring. Imagine wearing that every single day and seeing those colours. There was a lady who I went on a jewellery maker workshop with, and she was wearing the most beautiful scarf, and I said, gosh, that is gorgeous. And she said it's actually a picture of a Labradorite that's been blown up and put onto silk, and they are a fortune. I had found the designer and found how much they are, and they're really expensive. They are beautiful though, but you get to really see all of the different colours, and it was just amazing. But to be able to have an actual strand of Labradorite and wear it every single day, for that price is crazy, isn't it? Loads of you there. Absolutely loads and loads of you there. Well done, everybody. Start by coming up next, by the way. We're going to do our garnet. Sorry, I think I put one back in the wrong box. There we go. Oh, well, these little feathers. These are really lovely. I must say, I personally find feathers very symbolic, for personal reasons to me, but I think a lot of people sort of share that. They are very symbolic, whether it be a memory, or whether it be a journey, or somebody going away, off travelling, or for whatever reason. I do love anything that's got a feather on, especially something that you can take around with you. They're beautiful, aren't they? Look at the detail. I found out what they're called, and I can't remember now. You know, on a feather, the lines on a feather, do you know what they're called?
No, I can't remember.
You know, the little, like veins on a feather? They're called something. I found out the other day. They're called barbs.
The feathers have got barbs on them, haven't they? Which is how they all sort of link together and stay together.
Oh, okay. So that's not actually what they're called. I don't know. I don't know, but I do love them. I think they're really beautiful, and they're double-sided. These are as well. So I think they just look so beautiful, all sort of bunched together. You get 3 in the pack, maybe a pair of earrings and a pendant. At that price, you've only got the chance to get it in an hour, but I don't even think it's going to last the hour because you've got 16 chances left on this already. Just 16 chances. Go on. Hello, Kay. Is this a fact or a joke? Another joke. Why shouldn't you tease egg whites? Because they can't take a yolk. There you go. Ba-dum-bum. Very, very good. Thank you very much. Right, are you ready for another stop by? Right. Garnet that looks like this is just so unusual and so rare. It's beautiful, sort of that natural form. Looks gorgeous, doesn't it? When this went to air for the first time, it sold in high figures. Lots of people have already secured this. It's only been on air once before though, so it could be a premiere to you. It's premiere to me, it could be a premiere to you too. Lovely shapes, big shapes for garnet as well. Remember, garnet is something that we normally only get the chance to see in small rondelles, really, isn't it? So 65 carats of garnet that is completely natural. If you think of 65 carats of natural garnet, so if you're thinking of things like your Zavarite or your spessartite garnet or your natural garnets, you can pay a fortune. I love the fact that you're able to get big carat weight, big gems, natural gem, and it also looks lovely and organic, doesn't it? We're going to match the launch price. I think this will shock you. Is this the first time you've seen this, Jo?
I've seen it on there once.
Have you seen it once on there?
Yeah, it's just lovely. It's got a gorgeous earthy tone to it.
Yeah. They're all really different as well. So I had no idea how much this was going to be. I thought this was going to be over £30, if I'm honest, because of the carat weight. Just one of those, how much would you expect to pay? If you had one of those in a ring or in a bracelet, I think at £12.95 it's a great price for one of those in a bracelet or in a ring. Helena, Glenda, well done. I've got a feeling this is going to sell out today. You've got the miss out price, an hour only at £12.95. I think I'd have to separate all of these, Jo, actually, and make individual pieces.
Yeah, I'd want anything that's really interesting. You want to probably wear it on your wrist, or have it as a ring, so you can see it yourself.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, we've got 8 pieces on there. 8 cushion caps. Which makes it £1.62 each. Too low, too low, too low. Remember, available for 1 hour only on the web at that price. So once the graphics are out, it will appear on the web with a little countdown clock. £12.95. Lots of people coming back in and multiplying. Remember, it's only 1p all night long. All night. My little backing singer in my ear. Thanks, Liam. Pretty nice. Oh, very nice. See, this is another gemstone that I've only been introduced to since JewelleryMaker. It is brilliant, isn't it? The absolute sort of array and plethora of gemstones that we're able to get hold of. Most jewellers will never get the chance to see such exotic gemstones like this, would they? This is really, really low as well. Big sizes. Faceted nuggets. I wouldn't even call those nuggets. They're massive, aren't they? What shape would you call these? They're like fancy shapes. £8.95. You're right. It's just the way you said it. Yeah, I was like, oh, these fancy shapes, what do you think they are? And Lynn went, well, from the picture that I can see, that centre one, that looks like a rectangle. If my eyes aren't deceiving me, that one looks like a cube. Right, we are running out of time. We are running out of time. Citrine, like amethyst. Joe was saying earlier on. Most people know amethyst. It's another one that's outside of your big four, but most people know citrine, don't they? It's such a beautiful, fresh colour. Nice one for summer, but also you could mix it in with some of your more earthy tones, ready for autumn, couldn't you? Maybe with like your garnets or the oranges or brown tones. Should be £24.95. We'll go back up to £24.95, but today for 1 hour only, £12.95. £12.95, 115 carats. For 1 hour only. That reminded me of Stars in Their Eyes. See, that's one game show. This is a good text topic, right? If you could have been on any game show, just one game show, what game show would you have loved to have been on? It can be past, it can be present, or have you been on a game show? You've got to let us know either way. £12.95. Supermarket Sweeps coming back, isn't it? That would have been a good one. Oh, Lana's messaging a fact. Thank you. Apparently a hen with white earlobes will lay white eggs, and if the earlobes are brown or red, the eggs will be brown. I wonder if that's true. That's so good, if that is a fact. That's a pretty cool egg fact. Thanks, Lana. My friend's got hens that lay eggs, so I'm going to ask her. Have a check of the colour of the earlobes. Okay. Oh my word, look at this. You can see like the little world within. 190 carats. That's brilliant, isn't it? Oh my word. So I love seeing all the jardins inside. I do love seeing those inclusions. It's like the absolute world within, isn't it? So what's the, you're going to get 190 carats no matter what. It's going to be an assortment of different shapes and sizes. So for example, in this assortment you've got 4 gemstones, which comprise of a sort of trilliant or a triangle. Thanks for helping with my basic shapes tonight, Liam. Oval. Another oval. And then a massive whopper. My word! I love the fact that you can see into the world of the gemstone. It's so cool. They're 100% natural. These are natural gemstones. Great colour. There's no denying that it's amethyst, but it's all about the personality within and the different patterns that you can get. Straight away, Weber's in. This is going to be, I believe, our last one of the hour. Remember, go back through the web and see what's available. In the next hour, in fact, we're going to do it very, very soon. We should have shown you this throughout this show, because this is going to be coming up as our next auction. Straight after the break, we're coming back with the chrysocolla. They are huge slabs of chrysocolla. In fact, that's the biggest strand I've ever seen. I've ever seen it in rounds before, so that's going to be brilliant. That's coming straight up, and then we've got a brilliant seed bead kit with Joe. But, as I say, go back onto the web and have a look at all of the auctions that you've got, because there's an hour left on. Well, there's one is about to the ones that we started with are about to disappear, so make the most of it during the break. And we'll see you in a few minutes. Go and pop the kettle on. We're back with the kit and that amazing chrysocolla, so stay with us. We're back with more amazing deals right on the other side of this very short break. See you in a minute.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Hi, I'm Sandra Younger, inventor of the Naughty Do-It-All. And what the Naughty Do-It-All is a multifunctional cord knotting tool that helps you easily learn and master techniques such as macrame, pearl and bead knotting, braiding, multi-strands without the need for end caps. I teach moose knots, just so many different knots and techniques that help you learn how to make really nice jewelry. I will be in the UK on the 31st of August on JewelleryMaker. So make sure and tune in, and if you have any questions, you can submit them online and I'll be more than glad to answer. I'll see you then.
Are you new to JewelleryMaker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Our brand new Get Started with JewelleryMaker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration and get you started in your jewellery making journey. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Hello, welcome back. When was the last time you were on air, Jo?
Last Thursday.
Oh, last
Something like
Thursday.
that, yeah.
Because we met ages ago. When was the last time that we saw each other at your screen?
April, I think it was.
April, gosh, I have no idea where this year's gone. It's nearly September. It's a bit scary, isn't it? It will be Christmas before we know it. But we're going to make sure everybody's kitted out, especially after the bank holiday. We all feel a bit... I've been exhausted today. It's too much, isn't it, 3-day weekend? Although... I must say, this weather has just been amazing, hasn't it? Oh, it's been gorgeous. Right, we're going to do this before we start looking at your kit, because you've made some beautiful pieces. Really, really beautiful. This is chrysocolla. I've never seen chrysocolla like this before, actually.
No, I've got little tiny 4mm facets, which are gorgeous,
Oh,
but I've not
nice.
seen them this size.
They're massive. Are they called... they're just called fancy shapes. They're like slabs, because look, some of these are really deep as well. They're not slithers, they're not little slices, they're like real thick slabs. And I love the colour of them. There's something very organic about these. They're very tactile. They look like you want to just touch them, but they're still quite smooth, actually.
Yeah. They've got a nice sort of a matte finish, like a satin. But yeah, no, beautiful.
They're amazing, aren't they? Really big size. The only ones I've ever seen have been sort of rounds, like 5mm rounds or 4mm or 6mm rounds, whereas these are big. That one in the centre there is an 18 by 12. I mean, it's massive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 chrysocolours on your strand. That's totaling 175 carats. Like you said, they've got that matte finish. They are really nice. And they've got a slight sort of sheen to them, actually.
Yeah, it's like a shimmer across them.
Now, chrysocolla is, I think, quite a sort of high-end gemstone. I do associate it with high price tags, actually.
Yes.
I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised by the prices on this one. Reason that we promoted it is because Liam is going to take it to a brilliant price. So if you've never had the chance of getting these sizes, I honestly thought that this was going to be way over £50. If we were to sit here at $79.95, I don't think anybody would have questioned it. $39.95 is really, really good, isn't it?
They are sizable. I mean, you just don't see them that kind of size.
What would you do with these sizes then?
Oh, I'd quite like to string them all together with maybe something earthy, bronzite or something between them, and a copper.
Oh, nice.
Maybe something like that.
Absolutely, that'd be lovely. Because even though I think chrysocolla is, you know, like the colours that you see in turquoise and these beautiful sort of teal colours, if you mix it in with your coppers and your bronzes, you can actually add quite an autumnal sort of twist on it, couldn't you? I always think chrysocolla is a real summer gem, but that would look gorgeous with your more earthy tones. £39.95, very, very popular. We're going to keep going, so stay tuned. We'll keep going through for that last one. We're now going to have a look at some of the kits. Should we start with the one with the CBs? Then we've got another ultra suede little add-on, little Brucey bonus. Have a look at some of the pieces that Joe has made because they are amazing and very, very. Have you made all of that with the kit? With just these seed beads?
Those seed beads and obviously the ultra suede with the add-on bit.
But with 3 or 4 tubes of seed beads, you've managed to do all of that.
Yeah, and I can show you what I've got left.
That is huge, that shield, isn't it?
So that's what I've got left. Can't really see it. There's a little bit in the bottom of the size 15s. Try and get them to stand up. So that's what's left. The only tube I used up was the bigger size and the size 8, and I got an empty tube of those. So
that is so much jewellery. They're beautiful as well. I do love the gold colourway. I think
it's very rich.
It is.
Yeah, autumnal definitely sums it up on this one.
Perfect for this time of year. Going into autumn, that's going to be beautiful. Look at that. The ultra suede is going to be available in the little add-on kit, as I say, but just adding, I've not seen seed beads on ultra suede like that before. It looks really lovely.
No,
just throwing them onto it.
They come in so many really nice colours, and we all say about just sitting and stroking it because it's lovely and soft. And I think, well, actually, we'll just do something with the ultra suede, not cover it up completely.
Because it's normally sort of used just as your backing.
You
really,
can use it as a backing to hide all your workings on your big pieces, so it's nice to actually see it.
And it does feel lovely against the skin if you are using it as a backing. So, in the kit, you're going to get, what sizes have you got here, Joe? Are these 15?
The 15s.
15Os, which are gold. 15Os are galvanised gold. You've also got
size 8s.
Your 8Os, which are your metallic gold iris.
And then 2 size 11s.
So you've got your galvanised gold in your 11Os, and you've also got your light bronze. They all work together perfectly, don't they?
They're gorgeous.
And then look at this. This is a coffee stripe agate cabochon, which looks amazing in that big sort of shield style Cleopatra piece. Amazing. And then your backing foundation.
Yep, essential.
That's 8.5 by 11 inch, and that will actually do for quite a few pieces of jewellery, won't it?
On this occasion, I've just used it for the collar, which hasn't taken much at all. You know, I got a template for the collar, and you can see when you actually put it on the foundation, it's really not using up much at all.
No, exactly. So that's going to be great
get a lot of projects out of it.
Because you initially think, oh, 1 sheet, is that going to be enough? But that's great for your stash then, isn't it? You can make some stunning jewellery and lots of it. So, your whole kit, thank you very much, for your 4 tubes of seed beads, and your gemstone, plus your essential backing foundation, beading foundation, straight down, one big crash, as I know that people are waiting on the phone line for this one. Your autumnal beautiful kit for just $27.95. Amazing. I think it's nice to have a bit of a slow project sometime, isn't it? It doesn't need to necessarily be something that you do in one afternoon. You could do, but I do like the idea of picking something up, putting it down, sitting in the garden over the nice sunny days.
Enjoying a bit of beading.
Yeah,
for the sake of beading.
Well, you said you've been doing this most weekend, haven't you?
Yeah. I spend an awful lot of time beading, and some of the big collar pieces you do, there's a lot of hours in there, and sometimes it's a case of you come up with a simple idea which doesn't take long to bead at all, but actually the coming up with the idea in the first place and how it's going to work is the time-consuming piece.
Do you generally stick to it? If you decide what you're going to do, you then create it, or does it sort of develop as it goes?
A lot of my own stuff develops as it goes, and I take more time. Yeah. When I'm doing it for shows, obviously you've got a time constraint, and you just have to get an idea and go with it. Yeah. And then, hopefully it works out and it shows the best of what you're making.
Oh, they look amazing. And lots of jewellery there for less than £30. This is going to keep you entertained for ages, isn't it? And I think these are going to go with lots of gemstones that you may have already in your stash.
I mean, if you don't use them for particular projects, it's good stash building anyway, because they're very neutral colours, they're very zingy and bright, and the golds are gorgeous and rich and wonderful. But they are good neutral colours that will go with all your other stash beads.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're getting your stripe agate as well. Now, your little add-on bundle that we have is your ultra suede and your fire line. It is so beautifully soft, isn't it? So, you're going to get your 2 sheets of your ultra suede in like your burgundy and your tan, and you're going to get some fire line as well. So, do you use your fire line for...
Yeah, with the big necklace, obviously all those beads are hand sewn on. Yeah. So that's your fire line. I work with like a metre at a time. Right. And probably that necklace I was probably getting for about 12 meters or maybe a bit more. You don't count it in the end, you just reel it off.
And using the black fire line, you don't see it as much?
No, it kind of disappears, the fire line. It's such a good product to work with. Obviously, if you were sewing on to the light tan, you want to keep your stitch work quite tidy around the edges.
And would you have to condition this, or is it sort of, does it behave itself?
No, I tend to pull off a metre and I just run it through my fingers a couple of times. You will find with the black, you get a little bit of black off of the surface after you've been working with it for a few hours, but yeah, it takes quite a long time.
So another great product that so many people all talk about. So it is a great little add-on bundle for your stash, isn't it? Lovely for, I've seen people making brooches with this, or to put onto hats. There's so much that you can do where the actual ultra suede is the feature of the piece, as opposed to just using it as a backing to hide your work.
It's great to have in your stash, because the amount of times you go and make a project and you go to finish it and it's like, I haven't got quite the right colour. Right. So it's a good one.
That's a lovely kit, and the price is just £17.95, so lots of people again adding to their order. Now, just before we have a look at the demo, we want you to get involved. This is going to be our Today's Must Have coming up at 8 o'clock, so less than an hour to wait for this. It's black Ethiopian opal. Whenever I think of black opal, Jo, I always just think of quite astronomical prices. Obviously, you think of Australian black opal, don't you? And you think...
I think completely out of my price
range.
It's such a luxury item.
Do you have any idea on price on this?
No.
Text in. What do you think the price is going to be? I think you're going to be really shocked with this, actually. Message in. What price would you be happy with for your black Ethiopian opal? And the colours, I must say, are amazing. Even here in the studio, these are brilliant. These are brilliant. Okay, Liam's saying he thought, at a great jewellery maker price, he thought this was going to be about £50, $49.95. Brilliant. I think everybody would be happy with that. It's not going to that price. So get in touch with us. Also, is it this one? What? Do you know what? You have really been raiding somebody's stash tonight. We've got the most amazing gemstones. That is Imperial Topaz. Whenever I think of Imperial Topaz, my word, another gemstone that you just think of absolute astronomical prices. Obviously, we don't have hundreds of these. It's very, very limited. But that's going to be coming up When, sorry? 1:45. Half an hour's time. In half an hour. Amazing. Right, let's dive on into the demo. Okay. What is it that you want to show her? We're going to do the leaves.
Yeah, I thought the leaves with the actual ultra suede itself. So I have, when I was working at home, I was thinking of a leaf shape.
Yeah.
So I drew out a rough, very rough, leafy shape. And this was just based on a sort of a stretched oval, and then took a couple of chunks out the side just to give it that leafy sort of texture. That's what I cut round on my ultra suede, and I cut it into the 3 colours. Now when you say 3 colours, you're thinking, oh, there's only two in that kit. But actually when you've got the dark red or brown, if you see the other side of it, it actually comes up quite a bit redder.
Oh, I like that.
So I thought, that's good. Didn't work quite the same with the tanny one. There is a difference.
I was going to say, is there a difference with the tanny? Is there a right way and a wrong way with ultra suede, or?
No, I don't think so. There is a very slight difference in the colour. But that's another thing to look at with your colours, because they obviously all got a slight difference. So I have cut out the 3 leaves. I have then glued with the E6000 glue just the 3 leaves on top of each other so they all stay put. So obviously that was done a couple of days ago. But you can do it, you know, an hour or so before you want to start sewing. It'll be absolutely fine. Now this is going to be the back side of my leaves. So I've just put a knot with the fire line in the top. Okay, and then you're going to take your seed beads. Now for my leaf on the sample, I've used the size 11s, but I figure for the demo we'll keep it slightly bigger and we'll use the size 11s. So all you want to do is, like all your bead embroidery, you're going to take a few at a time. Now there's different ways of doing this, depends what you're comfortable with. You could take 3 or 4 beads at a time, lay them down with your thread, and then you would stitch down. I know I just said this was the back and I've just realised I was sewing on the back, but that's fine, we'll go with it. Okay, and you'd lay it down, you'd pop your needle back up. Obviously it's going through 3 layers of leaves at this point, so it's a little bit firmer to push through your needle. And then you're going to go halfway down these stack of beads and then just back through. Okay. If you have trouble holding onto your needle, or it's getting to the end of the day and your fingers are getting a bit sore, once you've got your needle halfway through, just get a pair of flat nose pliers and pull your needle through.
Right, okay.
Save a bit of wear and tear on your hand. The other way of doing a long line of beads is just to pop your needle back up and get it to go through without stubbing yourself. It's ideal.
Is this just a normal sort of beading needle?
Yeah, it's a size 10 long needle. Yep. If I'm using the smaller beads, the size 15s, I would drop down to about a size 12 needle. So what you can do here, to have a little bit of control, or more control on where your beads are going to go, you can thread on a whole strand. So as many as you want to do. Obviously we're looking at maybe doing the whole line of the leaf. I won't tonight because you'll be sat there for ages watching me thread little beads on. But you'll get the idea. So we've got a whole line of beads on our strand here.
Yeah.
Make sure they're laying flat. Make sure they're going roughly in the direction you want them to go. This is going to be the main spine here, but if I was looking at doing one of the little veins, I could just pull my thread over to one side, wherever I want it. If I go there, obviously I want to take a few more beads back off. If I wanted to come down to this point, I know I need to add a few more beads on. So you do that, you'd add on your extra beads you want. Again, push your needle through. And just pull it so it's taut but not pulling, otherwise it will pucker up the material.
Okay, it's not too tight.
Into the sewing will know all about that kind of thing. And then again, you're just going to follow that line of beads back up. And all you're doing is basically holding that original line, a fire line, down in place, and that will keep your beads in place for you. So you're just looping over the top of that with another fire line. Just make sure that thread goes down between the beads you want it to.
Okay.
And it disappears and you can
you can't see it at all.
The thread. obviously, like I said, I'm working on the back side, not the front side, and you can now see stitches. But bear in mind when you're designing, you want your darker colour at the back of your design, so it will naturally hide most of your stitch work.
Idea.
Okay, because at the moment you can see I've got odd stitches going on here.
Which isn't the end of the world, it's going to be sitting next to your skin, but
make it a bit of a character. Okay, the other thing you can do, if I can just take this one off of here. So with this one,
I love this.
I've taken the bottom of the leaves and just given it the highlight with the veining. The top leaf with the tan colour, this is actually just a microfine type of permanent ink pen, and literally just drawn round like a stitching line, because I thought it just gave it a bit of character. But you could equally do that with your fire line and just mark your little leaves round. Okay, so once you've got them all stitched together, all I've done is punched through a little hole at the top of the leaves for the jump ring to pass through.
How do you punch a hole? Just with a hole punch?
Yeah, a small little hole punch. You could do it with like a beading oar and just push it through and wiggle it around if it's a bit bigger. If you wanted a bigger hole, you could literally use a hole punch for, paper hole punch. Or you've got various tools in the card making world that I've got, which is like the big hole punch for that, and that works perfectly fine. I think if leather workers would probably have something very similar. Join another jump ring on, and I've used a head pin just to put some Swarovski crystals on for just a little bit of sparkle. I know they weren't in the kit, but I thought it just needed something.
Really nice. Add little bits from your stash.
Just a bit different for you. And a little bead, obviously using the beads we had, a little beaded necklace just to attach them onto. So it's a nice simple project, but it's just a way of using the ultra suede for a change. And then just to make sure we had something to go with our pendant.
Of course.
Absolutely. We just made our template a little bit smaller, and then we were able to do the earrings as well.
Earrings to match. They're really nice, aren't they?
I know. They're lightweight. If you're someone that doesn't like heavy jewellery on your ears, these
it's
are
still
really
a big
good.
impact look, but it's really light.
It's a
with
big
the
look, but they're very light, so you can get away. And obviously they're going to move a lot in the wind, so they'd be lovely.
Oh, gorgeous, especially autumn. I can just imagine with a nice big coat, because you could also make things like brooches and things to
absolutely.
To
you just put a brooch pin on the back of that, and you can just wear it on your blouse or your jacket, or on your hat. Just add it into the collar of the hat or the brim.
Oh, that'd look amazing.
That would look pretty cool, because you could do a whole cluster of them. You don't have to just stick to frieze.
Yeah, gorgeous.
So, it's a great fun.
Or even then stitch them onto, quite plain purses or all sorts, can't you? You can even just venture further. That's really lovely. Thank you very much.
If you were going down the home decor route, you could have them on a curtain tie back, so we still see those around. Your pillows, your duvet, if you wanted to jazz up an old duvet set a bit.
How lovely would that be, all embellished with your seed beads? It's amazing. Loads of you have taken advantage of which is your main graphics in for the ultra suede. That's your graphics at £17.95. That's fab. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Caroline in Suffolk. Caroline in Greater Manchester, and Collector in Suffolk. At the moment, you've got it in your basket and you haven't yet checked out, so just be aware that it is limited. Okay. Imperial. In fact, this would go perfectly with that kit. If you want to add a really, did I say really? A really high-end gemstone. Is this something that you'd seen before, JewelleryMaker? Imperial topaz?
No,
it's so rare. It's honestly, it's something that I'd only ever heard of, really. I'd seen it once or twice before, and I'd only ever referenced it, like heard about it as the absolute king of the gems. When you think of topaz, you almost have to erase everything you sort of know in your memory about topaz. Topaz is one of my favourite gem varieties. It's very, very popular in the market, but this is a different level of gems. It is a different league. It's Imperial Topaz. You've got 15 minutes to have a look and do a little bit of research into it, but I just wanted to show that, as I think that's going to go in really nicely with the kit. Speaking of going really nicely with the kit as well, some more autumnal little... Are these... Right, they're called strand spacers. How do you use these? I've never seen these before, Jo.
You've got loads of little holes along that back bar.
Yeah.
So you could have, I don't know how many holes there are. It looks like about 7 maybe.
Look.
9, I think, if I'm counting that right. So you've got 9 holes, so you could have a 9-strand necklace or bracelet, and then that keeps your strands in order.
That's amazing. I've never seen these before.
Lovely. They've got leaves on them.
Gosh, they're gorgeous. And they're really sort of textured, aren't they, actually? They've got great depth.
Got a nice
Rose gold colour. Multi-strand spacer. Right, $3.95, and you're going to get 3 for that as well. That is a brilliant value for money, especially if you are wanting to do some really big necklace pieces. Yeah. Even just adding in with your seed beads, rows of seed beads.
But imagine just on there, and then you've got all your rows of seed beads, so you can have it as a seed bead bracelet. Leave that one off there for a minute.
Yeah.
But you know, that's only 3 rows on that.
So if you
can imagine
9,
those going through there, but you've got 9 rows, and it keeps them all together.
That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So it'd be quite pretty.
Oh, and they'd go really nicely with this colourway, actually. They'd go really nicely with the kit, or lots of your seed beads that you've got in your stash. Just £3.95 for your pack of 3. Keep going through. Hello, Claire in Bristol. Keep going through. Hello, Caroline. You've bought 2. Alison, well done. In fact, virtually every person that's got it bought in this auction has been multi-bagging these. You'll only pay 1p and pick. Should we go on to the gold colour? Same again, but in the gold. We've also got them in the silver. Yes,
that
these
definitely
look
goes
nice
with this kit, wouldn't it?
We'll put the seed beads next to it so you can see. Especially with this lovely autumnal leaf. There's your seed beads that you get in the kit.
Yeah. So if you're someone that's not done any bead embroidery or seed bead work, that'd be a fun way to start.
Yeah, because it'd be fairly simple, isn't it? Of just stranding them straight onto your beading thread.
The beading thread, I'd probably tend, as a beginner, I would probably tend to lean towards the wire and use the crimps.
Okay.
And it keeps it a bit more controllable, and then you know exactly where you're going with it.
Yeah, good idea. 38mm sizes. They're nice big statement spaces, aren't they? Well done, Michelle. Straight in, £3.95 again. We are going to have a look at the silver coloured next. These are your gold colour, which I think work best with the kit, especially with these lovely ultra suedes as well. Could you incorporate? How could we incorporate? I suppose onto a necklace like you've got here. You could have all of your strands, and then the leaves falling at the bottom.
Yeah, you could have your leaves, and imagine that just strands.
Oh, gorgeous! And then having it sort of...
Then having it somewhere there, so you've got an asymmetric design straight away, because you can keep the strands quite simple on the other side.
Oh, amazing! I suppose you don't need to necessarily use them as spaces either. They could be...
because they're not obviously there.
No.
They're quite well hidden.
But
it
the
gives
fact that you've got those...
Yeah, it gives you somewhere to purposely add the piece on. You've got a couple of stitch points, but you don't have to use all the holes.
Oh, absolutely. So you could actually go, right, 1, miss a hole, miss a hole, if you don't want to use them all, if you don't want
just
9.
Use that one and have it on the centre.
Oh, lovely. Silver? Right, it's called zinc alloy. Zinc alloy plated.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice bright colour.
It is lovely, isn't it? I think that's it's a different kind of plating. I think that's quite festive, actually. You could put this with reds and greens, and they'd almost look like holly leaves.
Cool.
Wouldn't they? They're lovely. Should we do these even lower? I don't know why. Liam's just suggested it. Why, Liam?
He doesn't know.
£2.95. There you go, less than £1 a piece. Still getting 3? Are you? Yep. Still getting 3. And they are lovely and highly polished, aren't they?
I said the texture on them is lovely.
Yeah, they're really sort of detailed. They are sort of 3-dimensional. £2.35. Claire Bristol's bought 3 packs straight away. Well done. You're getting 3 packs for less than £10. Loads of you getting involved. Blood Michelle and Jacqueline, Greater London, Channel Islands, half the stock gone. Keep going through. If you are on the web, don't forget to check out every basket. £2.95, a nice little bargain there. Keep going through, Loads of you checking out. Right. Lots of people guessing the price on the Ethiopian opal. You're not right yet. You're not right. Sarah? No, didn't get it right. It's going lower. How much is it? You need to tell me. Oh, Sarah, you were so far away. You said £30. Going lower than that. Going lower. Amazing. Text in your guesses. How much do you think this is going to be? It's Ethiopian opal. It's black Ethiopian opal with amazing colour play. Text Gem Studio and your guess to 60777. It's 5 carats. So that's just also what the carat weight is. 5 carats. Not long to wait. Half an hour. So, how did you set your big cabochons? Because these, have these got drill holes? Oh yes, they have. Amazing. Right, so these have got drill holes, which obviously help, I suppose.
It opens up the options what you do with it. So you can just do it as a pendant with a jump ring. Cabochons are quite often, if they're glued onto the backing foundation and then beaded round, so they're just really nice.
Right, so you get one. Now, it's a bit of a lucky dip. You could get any of these colours. So these are 3 sort of different examples of the agates that you could secure. So there's the pink. It's not necessarily going to be one of these 3, but these are just 3 examples of the free-form agates that you could get. They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's nice, it's like a little mystery when it arrives in
That's
the post.
it, little lucky dip, and they're always great, aren't they? I love agates. This one is so unusual, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, under £5. You got a 30-day money-back guarantee anyway, so I do like a bit of a mystery lucky dip bag, don't you?
I did. You had mystery boxes on yesterday, or mystery strands, I think it was. Was that yesterday? Or I don't know. I've lost track of the weekend now.
Over the bank holiday,
I had to buy some because it's that thrill of not knowing what you're going to get.
But also, do you find that you are sort of are drawn to certain colours and styles of what you make, and it almost pushes you out of your comfort zone, doesn't it?
Yeah, to get something different that you wouldn't pick necessarily.
Yeah. Now these are nice, do you know why? Because they look, like you said about the earrings, they look really lovely and chunky, and they're really light.
Yeah.
They're really light. And they look very heavy, don't they? They give you a really big look, great for Christmas presents again.
Yeah. It's nice to add texture to your jewellery, whether that comes from a gemstone or the accessories that go with it.
I think it's going to shock you. £2.95 for 5 of them. Gold colour base metal, ribbed spacer beads. Even if you just to have, well, right, how would I have these in earrings like that? Because that is quite a large.
Yep. Sometimes when we get strands of gemstones, they come with little plastic tube spacers.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
So if I had a head pin and I was using those, I'd put a bit of that plastic tubing on just to help bulk it out.
Oh, that's a good idea. I bet they'd go on to like a snake style bracelet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
If you've
yes, a
got some
gemstone.
large seed beads that are at the end of a stash and you've got no need for them, if they fit down the hole, that's another thing you can pop on a head pin, and then it stops it wiggling around too much.
Oh yeah, really good idea. £2.95, £24.95. I'm guessing the opal strand. Fab show tonight. Thank you, Mandy. Well, in fact, you have to wait and see. Good guess, good guess. I would have thought, are you with me though? I think that sounds really ridiculously low. And I mean, I'm starting to get used to the prices that JM does. And I still was with Liam and thought it was going to be close to £50. This is why we're really excited about it. Stay tuned for 8 o'clock. Oh, Christmas. I want to make, you know what, so I'm, at Christmas, I'm never in charge of the Not very good. I was telling you earlier, I can't boil an egg. I'm not very good. But I'm in charge of doing all of the dinner table. I have always done
That's
it.
good.
So, now I'm at Jewellery Maker. It's my first year at Jewellery Maker this year. So this Christmas, I'm going to go all out. Memory wire around my glasses with charms like this.
Candles,
Candles,
napkin holders.
There's so much I can do. Oh my word, you're not going to believe it. But these are great, aren't they, for...
Yeah, lovely little charms.
Yeah.
Or, like wine glass charms as well. You could have a different colour gemstone with each one.
Yeah.
So people know whose wine it is.
Oh, good idea. How dare you? Of course I made my Easter bonnet hat. As if you thought, no, why do you think that? I did. I swear, Brownie's honour. I promise I made my Easter bonnet hat. Liam's accusing me of having extra help. I didn't, I promise. Like he's saying, like you'll have extra help to do your Christmas dinner table. No, I wish I did take pictures of me making my Easter bonnet along the way actually, because I did think people aren't going to think I've done this. It's too good, too good. Didn't win though, did it? Didn't win.
Aww.
It's not about the winning though. It's the taking part that counts.
Yeah.
How many of these do you have? 20 in the pack. What's our price per charm? And I like, you know, having little Christmas earrings, work parties, and quite often they're very sort of, I want to say the word novelty. Sometimes you see things that are very, like, things that flash and all sorts. And
people do want to buy something that is just for that one-off party.
That's it.
Or go to work with something a bit different.
But you still don't want bright, flashing, fluffy snowmen in your ears. You want still something a bit like, these would look lovely with, like you say, a couple of gemstones. And they'd look very elegant, just a shepherd's hook, and they're done. Really quick, easy jewellery, just for that one occasion. And how affordable for your Christmas craft fair stalls. These are great.
Yeah,
do you do craft fairs?
I do a few, yes, every now and then.
If you were to make a pair of earrings, you're looking at 30p a pair, then you add your little shepherd's hook. Let's say 50p. Don't sell it for less than what, £5?
Yeah. Yeah, if you're doing school Christmas fairs, about £5 for a pair of earrings.
Yeah, that's
lovely,
brilliant.
Lovely idea.
Right. You excited, Liam? What are you chuckling at? I did make my Easter bonnet. All right, what number, sorry? I'm going to show you in the break my my pictures of me making it step by step. They're not staged.
Oh.
I'm getting really upset. No, my Amazonite. I even did a bit of wire that spelled out Easter.
Cool.
Oh, you did. 115 carats of Amazonite in graduated faceted tubes. Those colours are beautiful, aren't they? If you love, oh, I do love Paribas and teals and turquoise. It's so popular. Amazonite is always very, very popular. I think it instantly just sends us on our holidays, doesn't it?
Just where you want to be, by the beach.
The colour of tranquility, I would say this is. You know, if you see spa days or mindfulness books and things like that, you often see it with this colour, don't you?
Yeah, that's a colour that gets used in a lot of branding and magazines. Yeah.
It does just instantly make you relax, doesn't it? In fact, this would look nice with the chrysocolla, wouldn't it?
That
look really nice
together.
£14.95. Where are you going, sorry, Liam? £14.95 for 115 carats, and they're really nice big cubes. I do like all these different shapes that we're introducing.
Yeah, this is a nice shape to work with. So I was working on a shape like that last night in a kit.
Oh, Oh, very nice.
So I won't say any more. But
Even with just one of those, though, on a head pin and a shepherd's hook,
Yeah.
they look lovely, don't
yeah,
they?
the movement, and because of the facets, you get all the different. You seem to get more of the
That's
texture,
it.
although it's smooth. It sounds bonkers, but
No, if I sort of move
It's
that
like-
around, you can see how the
Yeah.
light just hops from facet to facet on the top table, doesn't it?
that's it. And every gemstone, because you've got the different, is it striations you call
Yeah.
it? Within it, it seems to set them off better.
Oh, I like that word. What's that called again?
Striations?
Striations.
Is that about right? Sounds like something I've heard before.
There you go.
It's like ripples in the
Oh,
sand.
I love that. Yeah,
Okay.
they're all sort of different directions, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're all different, but complement each other beautifully. Keep checking out County Durham, Elizabeth. Well done. I haven't seen any. Oh, these are nice shapes as well. These are really nice.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. Lava Kite. We have a stretchy hour yesterday, and there was a lapis wheels that were very, very popular. I think these are quite unisex, actually, aren't they?
They're very, yes.
Right. Any proof and video evidence that you made those stretches from the stretchy show? Did you get Claire McDonald to make them for you? I was on the class with you when you were making stretches and you really struggled to do the knot.
I've seen Liam make stretches.
No, you can't pay Dan to be your alibi.
No.
£7.95.
Star pupil, did you hear that?
No, I chose to ignore that. He wasn't the star pupil because I was there too. How was that not very good? We were doing stretchy bracelets. We were learning to do our wrap loops, just our simple loops and wrap loops. Beady beads. Liam, it just came for a little. You were part-time, you only came for an hour, didn't you? Just £7.95. He thinks it's because he passed the course of flying colours straight away. This is a lovely colour as well. Oh, I've not seen this gem. It's like an ochre. I think this would look nice with these colour seed beads. What colour would you say that is?
It's like a lime green or an apple green, sort of an in-between.
Yeah, I can't think of another gemstone that's colour. Green's my favourite, one of my favourite colours in the gem world. But actually, I wouldn't be able to tell you what it was. Serpentine. Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah, it is really unique colour. I can't think of another gemstone that has that colour. Yeah, another unisex strand, I'd say. You thinking stretches?
Yeah, choker. I
Yeah.
think it would look good. Little pendant off the front of it, or just as it is. You could mix it in with some wood.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, yeah.
rondelles, because it's got a nice, like I say, earthy. Seems to be my word tonight. But yeah, that's really nice.
We're steering
Yeah.
towards autumn, I think. Earthy tones. £7.95. Although, actually, no. Still think we're going to have a lovely
No.
September.
September's always good. Yeah. We've got a lot more sunshine to come yet.
Where are you going on holiday, Kerry? Oh, you're just... Oh, our life is amazing. She's going to Florida and where? California. Oh, please couldn't you just take me with you? I want to be in your friendship group. What do you mean you forgot that you wanted to be in our group? I've been trying. Yes. I don't know if I've watched all of them. How many are there? There's lots of vlogs, you see, that I need to watch and research first. Oh, are you in one pool too? £7.95. He's off to. They're off to Disney World, Disneyland, Florida. Is it Disney World or Disneyland? Disney World in Florida. Oh wow! Then you're off to Hong Kong, aren't you, next year to the Disneyland there?
Crikey.
£7.95. Elizabeth and Julie, don't forget to check out Every Basket. Keep going through. Gonna move on. I sent them back. Becky tell you that? I didn't look as good on me though. I bought some Mickey Mouse trainers to try and fit in. Okay, your agate. So this time you do get all three. It isn't a lucky dip this time. When you will get, I say it isn't a lucky dip. You're still going to have really different varieties.
Everyone's unique. They're all going to be very different. And
look at that one. I love the little sort of world inside. That's so cool. Again, they've got, oh, have they? This one's got a drill hole. I don't think this one has got a drill. No, it hasn't. Right, so how am I going to set these? Could you use glue?
Yep, use your glue on the beading foundation. So, yeah, just, if you're beading around it, you don't have to set it in glue first. It just makes your life easier because obviously they're quite slippery. They're, you know, you're trying to hold on to them with your finger and bead around it.
Right, I understand.
The glue just makes it a little bit easier. For you.
Just £9.95, you're going to get your flower agate, which is the drilled one. You're going to get a black strat agate and a coffee agate. It'll have slightly different patterns, but they're lovely. Just £9.95 for a great collection. Well done in Cambridgeshire. Oh, hang on. Sorry about the little mistake there in the graphics. That was Liam. He's put a 7 instead of an and in the graphic. Right, do you know what time it is? It's Starbite time. When you're looking at imperial topaz of this colour, oh my word, that one's amazing as well. Seeing them in a strand like this, I think really isolates how amazing the quality is. I would absolutely separate each and every one of these. I would just have them all individual pieces of jewellery. Keep some for yourself. If you're making to sell, my word, this is going to be a brilliant, brilliant chance to supply your very sort of I was going to say your favourite customers, but your most regular clients with the most show-stopping gemstones that most jewellers will never get the chance to see. Because of the way that we buy, because of our amazing buying power, we are very lucky here that we bring gemstones for everybody, gems for all price points, amazing genuine gemstones of well, all sort of rarities, ones that are quite prevalent and ones that we can always bring back. Then there are certain gemstones, for me this is up there with the likes of your Paribas, up there with your Grandidiorite, up there with your Alexandrite, up there with your Paparazzi Sapphire. It's so sought after. One of the most famous gemstones in the world and one of the most recognised. You know, when you think of topaz, it's sort of group, you have to sort of disassociate everything that you know about topaz with this one, because it is a different league, really. It's very, 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 very expensive elsewhere. I love it though. It's natural. It's the only natural sort of topaz. It's just gorgeous. We don't get to see that many strands here, do we?
No.
There obviously aren't hundreds of these, just so you're aware. We've got 25 carats of the real deal. Now, please be careful, because lots of places I know will use that name and bring you imitation, synthetic, all sorts. This is Imperial Topaz from Brazil. Does it say natural on your system, Liam? Yeah, absolutely, of course it is. It's 100% natural, 25 carats. And every single one of them is beautiful. It's just amazing, isn't it? Right, if you're seeing this on the website, if you're thinking, right, it's maybe out of my budget, this is the price point that you can see on the website. That is already, in the world of JewelleryMaker, yes, that's a considered purchase. In the gem world, $2.99 for Imperial Topaz. Honestly, I could not believe that we even have this gemstone, let alone at any price. This is a 4-figure gemstone price for me and up. If we go lower, and I mean not even stopping anywhere near 300, we've halved it and some. That's 12995. Liam, you and I both know, Liam and I have worked with gemstones prior to working with JewelleryMaker, and we've seen tiny pieces in gold, £1,200, £1,300, £1,500. I don't know if I've ever seen this gemstone less than maybe once at 999 or something. I just don't think it happened. Gosh, that is just amazing quality as well. I have no idea how we've managed to secure these prices. This went too low. If I'm being brutally honest, this wasn't with me, this wasn't with Liam, and Liam said he would be closing it up right here. There are certain opportunities that come your way, but this has been lower and we're going to honour it. I cannot ever guarantee that it will go under 100 again. We will match the price. It's been there once and then it was removed. I don't think this should ever. The price that I've got on my sheet is 12995. This was supposed to be the price. We've just noticed that somebody did take it lower. Sheridan. Start allocating it to your baskets, otherwise Liam says I'm not doing it. There's no point. There's no point us devaluing this gem, and that's what I feel like we're doing. I feel like we are devaluing this gemstone if we take it lower. Oh no, it's not. No, it is not. It's not even $99.95. Right, every single person, use that 30-day money-back guarantee, even if you don't know about this gemstone, if you can afford to do it, and I understand we're at the end of the month, but if you can afford to do it, use that 30-day money-back guarantee, take it to your jewellers. I want to take this to my jewellers, you know. We've got a really beautiful jewellers in our town and they've started doing more and more exotic gemstones, and I would love, they've also got a little workshop in there, I'd love to take this and say, right, what do you think? I think that's when you would start to appreciate a true worth of value. Do not go by our prices. I think that we are a million miles away from where we could be, and we are nowhere near the price. Thank you for trusting us on the web. Thank you for trusting us on the phone. We still need more of you though. We are going to take this lower than £100. This was the price that we were supposed to be closing this tonight at £129.95. Right. We will absolutely take it to the price point that Sheridan took this to, but it's wrong. It's going lower. It's going even lower. It's already £30 off. It's already under 100, which I don't associate with 25 carats of imperial topaz. Is that really?
It's mad.
It is, isn't it? I'm not being dramatic, am I? That is so good.
We just don't see it very often, and it's.
Do you know anywhere else that sells it?
No.
I don't. I wouldn't know where to send you to replace it.
I wouldn't know where to start looking, really, and it's just beautiful.
I've seen it a couple of times, I must say. I went to London and had a walk down Bond Street, which I love doing, looking in all of the jewellery shop windows. And I saw an imperial topaz in the window of one, and it was, again, thousands. That's the sort of level, imperial topaz. Just to be able to say that you own this gemstone, you're not going to be able to get your hat on. Wait till you see this. 78% saving off the original $299.95. That was, I cannot believe that Sheridan did that. Why? What happened? Something must have happened. There must have been something that happened. Maybe
she hit the wrong key on the keypad.
We can make all the excuses, can't we? Whatever on earth happened, whatever happened, just know, I don't know if that will ever go back to air again at that price. It can't, surely. That cannot be replaced. If you miss out on this, and you were to come to me or come to anybody, go to Sheridan or go to our buying team and say, right, here's £65, can you get me 25 carats of matching imperial topaz? Couldn't do it, just can't do it. Claire, Helena, Wendy, Jacqueline, Lola, Marie, well done. Elva, keep going through. Everybody should be having a go through this. Collectors, now don't get me wrong, I understand it's considered and we're all on different paths of our jewellery making journey. But if you are after, and I can't sit here and talk about investments, I can't, but if you want what I think will be one of the biggest savings you will make, don't let this be the one that got away. Because I feel like it's going to be like the Alexandra or the Paparazzo or, you know, any of those gemstones that we say, why didn't I get that? Why didn't I get that? Especially as, right, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you have any qualms or you think it's not quite for me when you get it home, send it back. No questions asked. Send it back. And we'll be absolutely happy to be showing this on air again. Don't think it'll ever go back at that price though. Patricia, Claire, Helena, Katrina, Wendy, loads of you got this in your basket. I thought when you said, right, so this happened on this, when we were supposed to be closing at 12995, I thought rock bottom, Sheridan thought, right, I'm going to open this up to more people and take it to 99 to get it under 100. That's so good. You know, earlier on when we were like, oh my word, imagine just one of those. Too good.
Too nice.
Too good. Right, pearls. Pearls. Oh, the pearls would look nice with this kit actually.
These seed beads, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. They'd look really nice with the seed beads. Our prices on gemstones are amazing. Our prices on sort of silver, I think, is amazing. And also our prices on pearls.
Yeah, because I've always considered pearls to be a really high value out of my budget, and it's not something I ever envisaged using. But having here, seeing them, and the prices that you go to are bonkers, and they're lovely to use.
Oh, well, they're so classic,
they really
aren't
are.
they?
Yeah, and I haven't got a favourite. I've always liked the dark depth of the peacock pearl is probably, if I'm going to put the favourite on, it's up there. But these go with so many more things, being the white.
Absolutely. These are absolute classic, aren't they?
Yeah,
when you say you associate really high price tags, and I think about some of the biggest sort of icons of the decades all wearing pearls.
Yeah, they wear pearls, and it's just a fashion statement and something you consider you couldn't afford. Yet here you are, you could make yourself a lovely necklace.
Well, I feel so sorry for people that don't know we're here and that go out and settle for costume jewellery, or go and spend a fortune when you can just spend less than £20 and get the real McCoy. They're lovely. You get loads on that strand as well. 38cm strand. They've got a beautiful soft surface, all of them. Very classic. Okay, keep going through. £17.95. Which one, sorry? Oh, 5 minutes away from our Ethiopian opal. Not long to wait for that. These are cool. Mystic yellow colour coated quartz. Rough sort of slices. When I say slices, they're assortment of different sizes.
Chunks.
Yeah, they are nice big chunks. I love that coating on them.
Yeah, these are gorgeous. This sort of thing I'd be coming in for, because I love the organic, chunky. I'd be wire wrapping them. Pendants. Or imagine like a ring.
Oh yeah.
Decent size, chunky ring. Right. Yeah.
I know that you'd like these, Kerry. These are really, really quite just £8.95, 135 carats. I do love that mystical sort of, almost like a fairy tale coating.
Princess, yeah.
Yeah, unicorns and I do love
all
that.
The magical world.
Yes. Just £8.95, an assortment of 135 carats. £8.95 for all of your rough slices. Keep checking out your basket, don't go anywhere. We've still got so much to bring you, including, don't go anywhere, today's must-have, the Ethiopian opal coming up. It's going to be brilliant. We'll see you right after this.
Welcome to JewelleryMaker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
At JewelleryMaker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Are you new to JewelleryMaker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Welcome back. Today's must-have. This is a really good one. In fact, this goes with your next kit.
It would.
It's really nice with your next kit. Right. We've had lots of people guessing the price. So far, nobody has got the price right. You're close. We've had some real close answers. So, Liam actually said that it should be 49, really. It really should be. He guessed 49, which is a brilliant price when you're looking at a strand that looks like this. First thing that I say, right, brand new strand, black opal, incredible colour play. Now, our Liam is getting a bit competitive, you know, so he knows that Sheridan offered you the most amazing price on your Imperial Topaz, but he likes to be the Viscount of Value, the Plummet Prince, the, what else? The Duke of Discount. Ooh. So, with that in mind, dial now. You are going to have 1 minute until the graphics come in, and I really, really recommend you dial early. Are you ready with the clock, Kerry? 1 minute starting now. I love the colour on these, and I always think even in the studio,
the colours bouncing out of it are amazing, aren't they?
Well, we've got loads of lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got so many lights in here. And it bleaches out the colour. Once you get it in sunlight, which is like one light, one direct light source, colour on this is going to be, amazing. You could already see that iridescent sort of glow that is so famous for Ethiopian opal, but when you're getting these blues and the reds, flashes of red, it's very, very expensive in the world of opal. They're great sizes. It's going under £50 for a brand new Ethiopian opal, black opal strand. When I think of black opal, I think of Australian black opal at thousands of pounds, especially with colour play like that. How many have we got? Right, we've got a nice quantity. Now you think it's a nice quantity actually, 105, but thinking about it actually, with the price that we're planning on going to, I think it is going to open it up to a lot of people. There you go, graphics are coming live. 5 carats, a black Ethiopian opal. 18 centimetre strand. Look, every single one of those gemstones. Those opals are amazing. And don't forget the density of opals, how to build up the carat weight. So that is a big carat weight, isn't it, when you're looking at black opal? Look at that one in the centre. Oh, I would just call it the Harry Potter gem. It's just magical, isn't it?
Magic. Little discos and tumbles and...
And every single angle it looks completely different.
Pinging off of each one.
Brand new. Never been on air before. So we were saying around the £50 mark. We already said we're not going to be closing anywhere near that. Somebody else has said about 30, did you say? £30. Straight away, $29.95. There you go. I think we asked what you would be happy to pay for this. You're guessing what you'd be happy. I think with the quality of the opal that you're getting here, this is genuine opal. This is genuine Ethiopian opal. You're thinking what? Marie, Katrina, Sharon, Hilda, Nola, Joe, multi-buyers galore. Are you ready? I think this is going to shock you. As I say, Liam is being very, very competitive this evening and wants to make sure that you get the best deal possible. That's not the price that's on my... $16.95. That's even lower than the price that we planned. So many of you there. Even if you're thinking, right, I'm thinking just this section. Look at the colours. Oh, there's people multi-buying straight away. That is a bargain. What would you do with this strand?
Keep it for myself.
Yeah, good shout. Buy one for yourself.
But I could actually buy 2 at that price.
Yeah.
And I would keep one for myself, and I would then use the other for special customers.
Gosh, they're amazing, aren't they? I do love that with the dark base, you almost get to see those electric neon colours even more so than you do on the white opal bases, don't you?
They do seem to pop more.
Just so you know, half the stock has been checked out and there are loads of you that have got it in your baskets. There's a queue on the phone line. Thank you for your patience. You need to be there. If you can get involved on the web or on the app, that's going to be your quickest and easiest way to get it. Today's must-have, lots of people tune in, especially at 8 o'clock to see what today's must-have is. Just so you know, Liam's showing off as well. You can thank Liam for that one. It's a brand new strand, and I think this is going to be the first and last time that you see it, judging by the phone lines. Well done, Mandy. Well done, Sharon. Well done, Sue. Well done, Sharon, Claire, Jenny, Susan, Annette, Elizabeth. Well done. How much? Can't resist the opal. I don't think anybody expected that. I think the lowest price that somebody guessed was $24.95. Woohoo! there you go. Pat, Celeste, Mikey, well done. Joe, Ellen, Chloe, Lynn, Alison, Carol. If you're not yet on the phone line, why not? If you've never seen a chance like this with opal, it's because it's the first time I've seen black Ethiopian opal, actually. It's the first time I've seen it with this dark base, and it is really great to see those pop of colour. Tumbles are lovely shapes as well, aren't they? Would you separate some of these? Would you use just a few of them at a time? Or would you go all in?
Yeah, I think I'd want to use all of them in one go.
For the
and have
piece for you?
Something really luxury just for me.
Yeah.
And anyone else could just have a couple. You know. share the
Well, even
love
if you did say, right, okay,
gemstone.
absolutely. Even if you did say, right, there's two that you're going to have in your piece, it would still stand out a mile because look at the colours that you're getting. I've just literally picked a random one, and as I move that, even ever so slightly, you could see how slight the movement is to my fingers, and yet still, let me spin it around, the colour that you're getting is just
one of those in a ring.
Gosh.
You know, you might want something else either side of it just to set it in a little channel, but just one of those. So you've got the colour, and as you move your hand, you're going to catch that light.
It's a very great talking point, isn't it? Or you're going to want to sort of...
It would be like, wow,
what
is that? You know,
yes.
And you've got a story to tell, you know.
Well, if I'm honest, I always... Before I saw Ethiopian opal, I was always... I liked opal because I knew it was traditional, but I was more aware of, you know, the sort of pieces that you see in the antique stores, white opal, very classic designs, which are lovely. But this is neon colour. It's absolute iridescence. And I think you only get it from this location. You only get that sort of colour play, don't you? Unless you're looking at thousands of pounds in black opal. I could only imagine how much this would have been if it were from Australia. It's just incredible. There is a queue. I know there is a queue, but thank you for your patience. Paula, Lana, Ellen, Jeanette, Pat, Carol, Mandy, Sue, Andrew. There you go. Lots of people saying thanks, Liam. He said, no worries, Elizabeth. There you go. He's just trying to show off. He's just showing off. That is a bit too low, though, isn't it, Liam? Just so you know, we should have been, and I mean at rock bottom, the launch price offer was $19.95. When somebody gets $24.95, we said, oh yes, we can actually go even lower than that, $19.95. He's just even taken your P&P off that as well. $16.95, brilliant price. Trudy, Paula, Claire, Linda, Celeste, Mikey, there are so many of you there multi-buying. Well done everybody who's got involved in today's must-have. Don't forget, now you've opened your order, you can purchase multiple items, whether it be on the telly or if you go back onto the web shop, you can multi-buy throughout the web shop or the live auctions and still only pay one postage and packaging. Beryl, Claire, Linda, Celeste and Mikey, at the moment you need to check out of your basket, so hold the line. Are these the little plastic tubes that you were saying about?
Tubes.
Right, hold the line. I know there's a queue, but stay there. This is brand new as well. If you loved Liam's introductory prices, half past the hour. This is ridiculous as well. They're such lovely colours, aren't they? Completely natural rose quartz. Huge pieces. Carat weight's over 400 carats. My word, are you kidding? They are huge. Right, we'll do it very soon. Half past the hour, 8:30. Stay tuned. Okay, I love, 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 love. All of the Ethiopian opal is just amazing. Those of you that love opal, have a look at this. Still getting amazing colour coming through. 20 centimetre strand, 26 carats. Oh my word. Thanks, Paul. He's just bought me a lot of sweets. Thank you. It's a fruit salad, it's healthy. Oh wow, look at that spinning round. See, this is what it's the same strand, isn't it, Kerry? Just under a different lighting environment. So in the light bulbs, just one direct light source. Look at what you're going to experience. Are you ready? We've seen hundreds of you secure this at a brilliant price. There's a reason why so many people have got involved on it. $49.95. 26 carats. I love the sort of smooth rondelles as well. Are these, hang on, these aren't faceted, are they? Yeah, that's number 3. Number 4 No, they're smooth as well. No. Right, the one that you can see on the one that you'll see on the recording is the one that you're going to get. You will get the faceted rondelles. There aren't any faceted ones in this box. I think it must have been put back wrong. No worries. £49.95. That looks great, doesn't it? Right, now your smooth rondelles. Smaller carat weight this time. You're looking at 10 carats. The lights tend to bleach out the colour here in the studio, but wait till you get it home because look at how crystallised that is. I wonder if against my black border you might be able to see the colour slightly better. To be able to get an opal that's got crystallisation.
From here, you can see it lovely.
Yeah.
And the glow coming from them is lovely.
Oh yeah, look. I think they'd look really nice with the black opal actually, along with your Ethiopian black opal. 10 carats. Where should these be? £79.95. 79. Put loads on there. They're really sort of packed in, aren't they? Yeah, well, listen to that sentence you've just said. Opal with clarity. That's not a sentence you say very often, is it? An opal that has clarity. Going back to what I said about what I knew about opal before, and you think about the second-hand jewellers, the white opal in the window with the, you know, the classic settings. I love this. It's crystallised. It's got sparkle. It's got amazing personality. I love gems that have got personality.
Yeah, but they're like white. Or milky white,
Yeah,
aren't they, with
yeah.
the colour pot?
Oh,
but
not, yeah, it doesn't have clarity like this. £29.95, £29.95. It's such a brilliant price. Any of our opals that you manage to get hold of, trust us, our quality control is really, really high. All of your strands are going to be beautiful, and especially, like you said, to have that clarity. If one were milky and cloudy and opaque,
stand out like a sore thumb.
It would, wouldn't it? They're all crystal, absolute crystallised. Right, limited now. We can see you in Kent, we can see you in Surrey and Cambridgeshire. We're down to 10. Sussex, congratulations. We are down to single figures. Don't forget to check out your basket. I think this is going to be the last time you see it. How have you gone that so low? We're over allocated on this one now. There's loads of you there. How have you gone that low on that one? Who's done that? Oh, don't ask. Okay. We just need to erase all evidence that this auction ever happened. It has to sell out, basically. It's going to sell out. Should have been £79. That's not a little reduction, Liam. That's not something that we can just erase easily. £50 reduction, you're saving so much more than you're spending. He wants it on a t-shirt. They don't call me the Duke of Discount for nothing on a t-shirt. Oh, that's what I'm going to do for your birthday. I know. No, it was only your birthday last weekend. You can have a belated birthday present. I didn't know what to get you. I did know it's his birthday and I got him a card and I've given it to his friend because I didn't realise that I'd see Liam today. £29.95. Brilliant. Keep going through. Keep going through. It's about to sell out. It is over allocated, so if you haven't got it in your basket, be careful. Peruvian opal. This is something that I never seen before I came to JewelleryMaker.
No, again, it's a learning curve.
It is, isn't it? So many different locations and different characteristics. I do like that soft blue.
It's a subtle.
Maybe with your rose quartz. The pastel shades together look nice, don't they? Even just restrand that as a bracelet. It looks lovely because you've got the graduated sizes.
Yeah, graduation's all there for you. And each one is unique. You could pair of earrings, just pick off the two suitable sizes next to each other and nice pair of earrings, or 2 drops on one earring. Yeah, lovely.
Blue opals. Don't get me wrong, blue opal is normally very expensive, isn't it? It's not normally £17.95. Peruvian opal that has this beautiful colour. It's natural. 65 carats of opal. Very, very difficult to build up carat weight with opal, as I said earlier, because of its density. So to be able to have a huge carat weight like that is really impressive. I think that's the only Peruvian opal that we have in the show. It's less than £20. Another one that we only have one of is dendritic.
Yeah,
what do you say?
Dendrite.
Dendrite opal. They're lovely.
Each one's got a little story, hasn't it? It's got little things going on inside it, so you can just sit and stare at each one.
Reminds me of like a winter walk where you see like twigs in snow.
That's it.
Doesn't sound very romantic, but do you know what I mean? It gives it that lovely sort of whimsical winter look.
Walking through a nice snowy woodland landscape.
That's
just
it.
Little twigs sticking out here and there, or the snow on a silver birch or something. You just see little glimmers of the twig itself on the branches, because the rest of it's covered in the snow, so that sums it up nicely.
Oh yes. Maybe with your snowflake charms.
Yeah, nice.
Natural. Dendrite opal. What? £10. Less than £10. That feels wrong to even say those words. When, like you say, it has got such a story. Every single one of them has got its own fingerprint and its own story. And I do think that they are beautiful, and they're genuine opals.
That would make a really nice stretchy, actually.
Yeah, it would. Especially as you've got this graduation of size.
Yeah.
That would look really, really nice as just restrand it straight into a stretchy. An opal bracelet from Australia. An opal bracelet from Australia.
I know, it'd be like, wow, look at this. Yeah, look what I've got.
Gosh, that'd be incredible. But 86 carats as well.
With the graduation, if you did have it on as a bracelet, you can have the chunkier ones at the front.
Yeah, that's it. Like
Keep
that.
the smaller. So if you're using your keyboard, you're writing, you haven't got the bulky behind you, but you've got the showstoppers at the front.
Oh, I like the idea of that. That's a really good idea, isn't it? That's lovely. With some of your silver sort of sterling silver spaces you could put in between, or a couple of jump rings.
Or a few seed beads just to separate them so you can see more of the detail.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, because you want to notice every single one of those, don't you? Not long before our rose quartz, by the way. Right, these are big slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excuse me, pink opal. Going completely natural. Right, £22.95. Even if we were to close it there, I think it would have been brilliant. They're big sizes, they're natural. Top drills.
They're pretty.
They're really pretty, aren't they? Lovely, pretty
And
pattern.
you've got the drill hole there, so you could just hang one as a pendant.
Absolutely. Pendant, you could use them as if you have two that are quite similar, they'd look lovely with as earrings, wasn't they, as well? £14.95. One more until what, sorry? Until we finish the opal selection. Wow, word, look at that. That's a long strand of opal, isn't it? Pink opal again, but look at this. Oh, this is my cup of tea.
It's really long.
I think it's 38 centimetres, but it's 30. No, it looks bigger than that. I don't know. Maybe it's because we've not seen very many of the longer strands.
It's nice. You
Keep
could use
going,
them
keep
as
going, keep going.
spaces with the slabs just now.
Oh, yeah.
Or even the rose quartz that's coming up later.
Oh yeah, that would look nice with the rose quartz. Coming up in 10 minutes. Pink opal, one of the most desirable colours in the gem world. Whenever you think of anything, so for example, the pink beryls, the morganites, they're very desired. Pink in the diamond world, pink diamonds, very expensive. Pinks in tourmalines, very expensive. Today, pink in opal, full body colour, not just a breath of pink, they are undeniably pink. Not $9.95. Lowest price of our opal selection, without a doubt. That is going to be one of the most popular pieces. It's actually I worry sometimes when we go so low that people think what's the catch, it's too low, isn't it? You know, if you were to go to a high street jeweller and you were to see a pink opal piece of jewellery, of course, how much is it going to be? It's like if you go to, I don't know, a bike shop and you see a bike that's a few £100 and then you see one that's £5.95 and you go, well, I'm not going to have that one because it's obviously going to break or there's something not quite right. This is the real McCoy. Please, 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 there's one exception that we're almost programmed as humans to think if you pay more, then you're obviously getting more, getting better quality. Whereas actually, in this case, you are getting everything you could possibly want. It's the pink, amazing colour. Every single one of them has got that strength of colour. Are these natural, Liam? They're natural, oh my word. For £5.95, they are natural, 26 carats. Now, this has just gone into to a point that you don't really need me and Joe to sit here. You don't need us. You could just do that.
Yeah.
Spin it round. We'll go home and they'd all sell out still because that price is crazy. £5.95. Most of the bidders who are getting involved in multi-buying on this, I'm not surprised. £5.99 is...
Well, just wrap round here, or an anklet. I've done some little tree pendants lately, and that look, just the small ones on the end, little cherry blossom colour.
Oh,
because
gosh,
it's such a soft pink. It's beautiful. It's like a shell pink.
Did you see cherry blossom when you went to Japan, Kerry? Last year she did. Oh, it's such a beautiful colour, isn't it? Maybe somebody who's having a baby girl or... so pretty, isn't it? Maybe somebody's first piece of jewellery. You could just have a couple of them, their first genuine gemstones, and they are amazing quality. One and Gladys, Annette, Julia, Channel Islands, Patricia, Lana, Cheryl, Marie, Della. Loads of you in the basket. Please be quick. Okay. 5 minutes away from these huge, brand new rose quartz slabs. They are big ovals. 5 minutes away. Completely natural, huge sizes. There is a reason why we're promoting this. The price is amazing. It really, really is. Stay tuned. That's going to be so good. One not to be missed. I was talking to Deb Rudge about this gemstone, actually. She bought her blue zircon in to show me, and it's just a gem that whenever you see blue zircon, I just think it's got such a beautiful blue. It's unlike any other blue. It's not like an aqua blue. No. It's not like a chrysocolla blue. It's not like a turquoise.
No, it's hard to put your finger on the colour.
Yeah.
It's like when you watch the nature programmes of somewhere really like Arctic, and you've got the sea.
Yeah.
It's a real deep, cold blue, but the crystal colour that comes out of it as well, the sparkle. Oh, it's beautiful.
It's lovely, isn't it? From Sri Lanka, 45 carats of graduated pear cuts in beautiful blue zircon. Pair of earrings, blue zircon, from Sri Lanka. They're beautiful, aren't they? I don't think that's a bad price, you know, Liam. I don't think you're far off, actually. Just for 2 of those, and you're getting a whole strand. You're getting loads on here. He's not going to stop there, obviously. He's showing off today. You're tuned on the right evening. The evening shows, I don't know what it is. I think it's because everyone's gone out of the office. Management aren't here. Liam just says, I just do what I want. I do what I want, if I'm honest. £59.95. £59.95. Again, right now, price per haircut is just incredible. Do you want me to try and count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 of them, and they're all sort of stranded on the shortest point of the pair, so they're packed onto that strand. Makes it £2.23 each. £2.23 each. As soon as you type in blue zircon to any search engine, straight away the prices, first ones I've seen, £645, £355, £1,950, £264. There's nothing less than £200 on there. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're looking at finished pieces of jewellery on there. This is a really amazing opportunity to get almost like a wholesale price on a parcel of matched blue zircon. Pretty amazing. Imagine going to a gem fair and being handed this in a parcel and saying, all of this blue zircon.
You'd be expecting a big old price.
Gosh, you wouldn't you? Where'd you go to get that much? They're beautiful colour, they really are.
It's like a clean, crisp blue, isn't it?
It is lovely. Right, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Now, it's nearly time. In fact, it's time. Are you ready? Dial now. One of the latest addition to the Jewellery Maker family. It's a brand new strand in today, and it's going to be another amazing Liam Star Buy. Liam is going to work his magic once again. He's on one today. You're tuning in on the right evening, I tell you that. Every sort of new strand that's come in, he's been going really, really low. Rose quartz is something that I love for a different reason to what I normally love gems. I'm definitely a bit of a gem geek, that I love the sort of I love the history, chemical compositions and works of nature and different things, whereas my mom and my sister love gemstones, but for the sort of the different healing properties and spiritual reasons that gemstones are said to have. Rose quartz is probably the only gemstone that I actually sort of feel something from. I have this in my around my house. I have it one in my spare room. I just like to have what I've got one in my purse. It's something that I really do think is a very powerful, beautiful gemstone. It's a beautiful blush pink. Now, whether you follow the different sort of healing properties and the different stories, please read about it, because it is said to have such beautiful, beautiful properties. But even just as in looking at the gemstone, it's beautiful blush pink, isn't it?
It's calming and soft.
It is.
And I always like to mix it with like a clear quartz or a amethyst.
With purples.
I like the purple and pink together because it's a subtle pink.
Yeah.
It doesn't clash.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It is. For anybody that doesn't really, you know, I know, for example, Alison Terry, she's not a pink person. She would always say, I'm not a pink person at all. Whereas this isn't necessarily, like you say, an in-your-face pink. This is such a subtle breath of pink, but it's beautiful. It's undeniably rose quartz, one of the most popular gemstones in the world. Now, it's brand new strand. You've got huge pieces. We're going to bring the graphic straight in and invite you in on the phone line. You're looking at over 400 carats in total, 410 in fact, of your top drilled. They're called twisted ovals. Ah, gosh, yes, look at this. Right, this is really, really unusual. I've not seen this sort of twisted oval before. I wonder if you can see from the side, they've almost like been cut on a curve. So they're very tactile, actually, being twisted. They almost have that movement towards them. Oh, these are great, aren't they? What do you do with these, Jo?
Oh, straight off, be a pendant. Because of the size, they make a stunning, just one on a pendant and you've got a whole strand, it's loads on there. I think you could still get away with them for earrings. I don't think they're too heavy. And you could put a few together, like I said, I'd mix it with the amethyst, so I'd have maybe 5 on a strand with the amethyst between them. And
Nice.
you've still got loads left for other projects.
They'd be nice with, you know, some of the little blanks that you can stamp on or engrave on. If you wanted to do, I've got like a little disc, the little blank that just says love on it. You could just put that along with this, couldn't you, and have it on the front, and it'd be a lovely gift for somebody. £24.95. If you're making to sell, you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 massive rose quartz on here. Right, we need everybody on the phone line. As we said, Liam is offering you brilliant value for money, especially on these brand new strands that you can go extra low on. There you go, there's another brilliant price. If you've already opened up your order, just add it to your basket and you still only pay that 1p&p. £11.95. Lana's just done that. Well done, Lana. I really love this curved, you can't see it on air as well, you can't see it on the telly, but this sort of twisted oval is really cool. And it's not a slither by any means, is it?
No, sizable on the depth. So you could get away with using them as cabochons as well.
Oh, okay, so you could completely ignore that drill hole.
Yeah, because you can't see it through the gemstone itself. So if you're beading around it, you don't know.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. So if you are, can you see that sort of twist? You can see it as the light hits it, can't you? It's twisted.
It's a subtle twist. It's very pretty.
But
very
then
different.
Yeah, it is. I've never seen a twisted oval before. So if you're beading around it, just going back to what you've just said, you could still use your drill hole as security, but then it just give it an illusion that it's almost just framed, like bezeled. Chrissy, Susan, Carol, Lana, Glyn, well done. Jeanette, Collection Oxfordshire, Karen, Nottingham, new customers. Oh, if you're a new customer, it's a gemstone that I'd actually go say it's probably one of the most famous again, isn't it? Yeah. It's very famous. You see a lot of rose quartz out there, but you get a lot of value for money here. If it's your first purchase, you're also going to get 2 randomly selected strands and a Get Started DVD for free, just to say thank you for shopping with us and thank you for joining the family. It's a very long strand. Now, these little plastic spaces between, they don't go to waste either, do they?
No, keep them.
Yeah.
They're great. If you've got any bead, whether it's man-made or gemstone, the hole is just slightly bigger than what you want to be threading it with, you can use those just to go down the hole, and then your thread goes through it. And it also protects your thread if you've got a gemstone maybe that's a little bit rougher. It gives you a bit of protection, but they're very useful.
There you go, nothing goes to waste.
Well, I keep every one of those.
Do you have a big old stash?
I do have quite a big stash. It takes up quite a bit of space.
Every guest designer that say it, they do look at me with a slight bit of guilt in their eyes of, yes, I do.
You become a bit of a collectaholic with gemstones anyway. It's like, oh, I haven't got that one.
Oh, absolutely, and it is. This is something, I think this is a really great sort of, I think it is really fun to be able to collect and see all of the different gem types, something that is natural and beautiful. These are natural rose quartz. It's fantastic. Well done in Bristol, well done Channel Islands, Nottingham, don't forget to check out. Okay. We've got time for a couple more. Now, you said about rose quartz with white quartz or clear quartz.
Yep.
In my hand is one of the best... Have you seen this before?
No.
Liam has been hogging this. I think he's the only person that's aired it. Where on earth did these come from? Because nobody else has had a look into this. I think he's absolutely been hiding them. They are amazing.
Yeah, light pool.
Oh gosh, yeah, imagine.
I need a light pool in the bathroom.
There you go.
That would be superb.
Light pool, what about to embellish a tie backs and all sorts? I'd want to have something going around like a candle or something with a light that's going to flick on lights. That's it. Oh, wow.
You kind of want to put them up like...
Oh, a tiara. My word, yes, because you could have them going that way, couldn't you? On a sort of crown-style tiara. Stood upright. Oh, wow.
Because you've got the jewel hole ready for your wire work to go through, but you could add a little bit of extra wire work to keep it upright.
Oh, like an ice queen for Christmas.
Yeah, magic.
Oh, that's amazing. 174 carats. That one in the centre. Right, let's say if you're guaranteed 5 and the carat weight is 174 carats, Liam, 174. You said 147. Even if you divide by 5, you're looking at 34 carats on average per piece. But look at that centrepiece.
He's chunky.
I love the faceting on this. It's a hexagon. Oh, it's good. Did you see the fire there? If you think about it, obviously, if you think of how sort of like mirror and lights work, and the faceting on this will mean that you get fire and sparkle from it. It's like a prism. It's just so cool, isn't it? Do you want one, Kerry? We'll do you a good deal. Kerry's having one of these. These are brilliant, aren't they? Christine's straight in, Gloucester's straight in. If this is new to you too, this should never, ever, ever be at £17.95. I'm thinking Christmas decorations. Imagine on your Christmas tree.
Your Christmas table decorations.
There you go. I'm embellishing my...
We could do something to go round your candle. So, like you say, you get the light.
And the candle all round your napkin ring. It would look lovely. My word. Or for my crown, because I'll be wearing my crown as the very proud person who's decorated the table. Yeah. Yes, not me or Kieran, no, me, Dan. Gosh, Dan looks very serious as well. It's like, yeah, he's sassy Dan tonight.
It's difficult to believe me since I found out you didn't make your bonnet.
I made the bonnet. I don't know why Liam has got in his head that I didn't. Spreading vicious rumours. £17.95. That is such. There is evidence. I'll show you the pictures. Sorry for you, Joe, to have to sit awkwardly between this little argument. Look at that.
I'd just duck out the way when you start throwing things.
Did you see my Easter bonnet?
I did. It's lovely.
I'm quite. Do you know what? I must say I'm quite honoured that you presume I didn't make it because obviously you think it was that good. Thank you. I take that as a compliment that you think I didn't make it. Well done, Janet, Christine, collector in Gloucester's there as well. Because it was so good. £17.95. Thank you, I did.
That would make a great necklace, though, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes.
Just seeing it like that.
Look amazing as a necklace.
Yeah.
Right. What number, Liam? Blue coated quartz.
Oh, nice.
These are lovely disco balls. In fact, would these go nicely with the, oh, they've gone now, you know, the yellow mystic coated quartz, just that iridescent sort of glow is beautiful. Or with your favourite colour pearls.
Yeah.
With your peacock pearls.
Definitely. With the kit that's coming up. Yeah, I think that would work with that as well.
20, oh no, I'm calling a price. 80 carats. I'll be doing this in my sleep now, and £20. Go on. Blue coated clear quartz, faceted rounds, 6mm rounds. They look like the best blue zircons, don't they? They look like blue zircon. Ah, I love them. £12.95. This is why we need to get the wheel out, the spin to wheel, and get Liam on it. So, how many chances were there for you? 2 chances on the wheel. There was only 2, and you still had to do it yesterday. Oh, let's do it. We're not allowed to do the spinny wheel. £12.95. 80 carats of your blue coated clear quartz. Oh, we're seeing if we could do it, but we can't do it. Well done, Jan. Keep going through. Thank you. Tiger's Eye tubes. This is a cool shape for Tiger's Eye. You know, I said earlier on about opal gems that have got personality. This has, hasn't it? It's like labradorite a bit that it's got an experience.
And again, a gemstone most people have heard of because of the way it reacts as you look at it.
It's magical, isn't it? These are big tubes. And I did a show that was called Illusions, but this isn't an illusion. This is just like an optical effect, the actual characteristics of the gem, that it sort of changes in the light, doesn't it? 140 carats. Right, these haven't long launched, just £21.95.
You could put like a lapis lazuli in between and maybe a rondelle that's faceted, and it would really pop between there.
Oh, with the blues, that would be nice. In fact, I'm just looking at this next to your kit as well, with some of these lovely colour seed beads, the golden seed beads, just one of the bracelets that you've got.
That one we had earlier,
Just adding one of those into the centre of a bracelet. quite tactile, isn't it? I do like to have earrings and things that you can
because
twiddle.
you naturally sit there and twiddle them.
Oh, I
don't
do,
you? So
yes.
It's nice to have
so
a
they're nice
texture.
long tubes to just sit and twiddle, aren't they? Right, again, going to sit with Tiger's Eye. Oh, there you go. That's just a finished necklace done, isn't it?
It's done for you. Just a clasp.
Well, you'd have to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 even, different sizes, 6 to 14 millimetres. So you've got your 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14 millimetre pieces there. To create that graduation, you'd have to buy a lot of different strands, whereas it's done for you. So that's why I'm thinking, yeah, either, like you say, a bracelet where you have your chunky big rounds in the centre,
Yep.
or a necklace.
So ready done necklace, rethread it, nice clasp.
Keep 2 from the end to put into earrings.
Yep.
They're lovely in the rounds, aren't they? Because look, again, you're seeing that great sort of optical magical effect. £6.95.
Cool. It's brilliant.
Liam, is that right? £6.95. Right, I don't think anybody was expecting that. Don't think your eyes are deceiving you. That is 190 carats, Tiger's Eye, in all of those different sizes for £6.95. Oh, everybody's going to be wanting this one. That is so good.
Nice. And because the graduation's so slight, you could actually get away with, when you restrand it, take like the matching size out of here for your earrings. You don't have to leave it to the last one on the end.
Yeah. I would put these with some of your seed beads that you've got from the kit.
Beads. Yeah.
£6.95. Annette, Susan, Della, well done. Phone lines have lit up for this. There's still time to dial 0800 644 655. No wonder, Liam, you're getting a bit of a name for yourself here at Jewellery Maker. You don't want to know what people are calling you behind your back. Plummet Prince. Well, no, that's really nicely done. He said Liam's boring. Told you he's sassy tonight. Sassy Dan. What number, sorry? Oh, is this just Dan? The Dan I knew from years ago wasn't sassy like this. Oh, purple Tiger's Eye. I didn't know you get purple.
Oh yeah, I've got quite a bit of purple Tiger's Eye. It's amazing.
No way!
It's a gorgeous colour. You've got the chatoyancy that you get from Tiger's Eye naturally.
Wow!
Yeah.
That's so cool,
amazing.
isn't it? It's dyed this colour, but I've never ever seen the purple variety. It's really nice. You still get, as Jo said, that chatoyancy, that movement, that amazing optical effect.
And yeah, stretchy bracelets, ideal. Necklace, yeah, earrings that size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have this strand?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I think I have them from like 4, 6, 8.
What's your sort of chosen size for things like stretches? What size have you got in there?
Normally I'd go for a size 8, but because it's kunzite and kyanite, I've gone for a size 6.
Yeah.
Because that's what I could afford.
Yeah, they're lovely.
But I would go for a size 10 as well. That would be quite, certainly in that type of stone.
And for £9.95, that's really good value, isn't it? Really, really good.
Really good.
Smaller rounds this time. The same colour again. Something very mystical about these, isn't there? Because from a glance, you think, are they black gems? And then you see this flash of like...
The purple flashes across.
It's almost like, you know, the real deep purple flashes that you see with tanzanite, like very expensive tanzanite, reminds me of that.
Yeah. But 8 is actually my favourite size of round beads. That's what I've got the biggest stash of at home.
Great for stretchy bracelets, aren't they?
Because they're just ideal. And for finishing off a necklace, like the big chunky embroidered pieces, I quite often do bead at home.
Yeah.
So you can adjust the length for people.
Yeah.
So, but that's a good size.
38 centimetre length for £8.95, 170 carats of purple Tiger's Eye. I love it with the macrame as well.
Yeah.
Is that just...
Yeah, just a very simple macrame with the sliding bit at the back.
Yeah, it looks really nice. Or, I mean, even real sort of... If you're just doing elastic, straight on, with a knot. They're going to look really beautiful, aren't they? And you could put even some little spacer beads.
And stretchies are so fast to put on. You can just grab them running down the stairs and put them on.
Yeah, exactly. No worry about any clasps. You need someone to help you put something on. Sue's there, Debbie's there, Angela. This is a real popular size. In fact, if you did a stretchy bracelet show yesterday, were the 8mm the most popular, Liam? 8mm are always popular. 18 next. Oh, so he said no, actually. This one was the most popular. 6mm were.
Yep.
6 to 8mm are normally people's desert island size strand, aren't they? I do like an 8 or a 6mm. Yeah, these are really nice. Again, for every day. $90 carats of purple tiger's eye. $38cm strand.
They are lovely. I'd have to have each size in that colour.
Oh, well, if you did that, you can make some graduated pieces, couldn't you?
Yes.
Oh, $7.95, just $7.95. I'm thinking, it reminds me, you know, we did the Out of This World weekend, like the sort of stars. We've had lots of lovely moons and stars and things like that, haven't we? Just to add a couple of those, it's a bit,
Yeah.
bit of a mystical look. There you go, an extra £1 back off for you. Every little helps. Making it the lowest ever price today. Just £6.95. I hope that's made your decision for 90 carats of purple tiger's eye. Kerry, your favourite's up next. I've never seen these before. Oh, these are amazing. Do you know how popular animal print is still in the fashion world? They are brilliant. Kerry. Okay, I've got to take one out for Kerry. I love it, they're curved as well.
Yeah.
3. How many have we got, Leah? Because I don't know whether we can take 3 out yet. Okay, if there's any left at the end, then you can have 3. Okay, we've only got 14 chances. What is it called? I don't think that says Kawari time. Anyway, they're $12.95. They are brilliant value. Your shell squares. I love them. For on your holidays, they're really fun, aren't they?
Yeah, there's loads of animal print out there at the moment in clothing, and if you're not one that wants a definite tiger or leopard,
that's it. If you're not like
this is subtler.
Well, Liam likes to rock his full animal print, you know, tracksuit, jumpsuit, whatever. But if you're not that confident, then just have a bit of a nod to the fashion.
Nod to the fashion.
They're lovely.
A white t-shirt or a dark t-shirt even.
Yeah.
And that's your summer beach wear sorted.
And if you sort of put some spaces in between these, or even just one, what about one in a ring? It curves beautifully for a ring.
Yeah, it fit the ring finger lovely.
Look, if I show you, that it curves and hugs your finger perfectly, doesn't it? You could even do...
You could have one on each finger.
Yeah. You could even do a star, like one of those bar rings that goes across a few of them.
Mm.
They're so cool, aren't they? Nothing else like it. Oh, Kerry, well done. She's taken advantage of that price. Michelle's there as well, Claire's there. What are you thinking of doing with them, Kerry? Take them all off and lay them out. In a bracelet. I do like the idea of having rings though. Can you make a ring to match for me? Well done everybody checking out your baskets. There's less than 10 of those left now. That's the last of stock. Black spinel.
Yeah, I like black spinel.
Are these microfaceted? They look beautiful. Yeah. Look how sparkly they are.
And graduated, I think. Yeah.
What do you do with black spinel then?
Keep it. No.
Look at it.
It's a bit of a theme. Yeah, I have brought quite a lot now so that I can use it and keep some. And just a straightforward plain little necklace. because of the sparkle that comes off of
it's
something
great, isn't
so
it?
dinky.
I would choose black spinel over black diamond any day. It's just gorgeous. This is a little teaser for after the kit. What do you mean? Oh, of course. So our last hour is dedicated to under £10. After the kit, we're going to be taking everything under 10, which is exciting. So if you love the bargains, then stay with us for the last hour of the show. It's nice to just have these on your beading tray, I suppose, if you want to use them for spaces
you
or
can use them as
go with
spaces.
everything. Little channel set ring would be nice.
I've done like a little waterfall type earring. We got lots of little ones linked with little rosary chain in between, but they're really fine grade wire, and just lots of them. And because the movement you get and the sparkle is amazing.
They're beautiful, aren't they? I really like that, especially with white gems as well. That monochrome looks going to look beautiful. Which one, sorry? Oh, look at these shells!
Oh.
Do you know, if you were to do like seed beads and just have one in the centre, that would be lovely to have on your, again, I'm just saying holiday jewellery, unisex jewellery. Little shells on earrings. It'd be so cute.
I think Kerry likes these ones as well.
She does, she does, she does. I think these would look nice actually with your strand that you've got, the animal print strand. Okay, Kerry, because you've already got that other strand, we'll do a good price. Oh, in fact, that is really good. $4.95. Even if you used to have them in a little dish with a candle in the bathroom, they're going to look lovely, aren't they?
Lovely.
Your trumpet shells. Oh, they're very nostalgic. I'll always remember going to the seaside and listening into the
into the shell.
Listening for the sea.
But you could probably set them in resin as well.
Okay.
Because they're quite petite, you could have a little pendant with resin and put some of these in. Maybe something sparkly with it, just to give the idea of, you know, a rock pool and sparkly water.
Oh, nice. Yeah, maybe like your appetite nuggets, that would look nice with them. Or maybe thinking some little pearls, some of your shell pearls
a little
even.
pearl in there as well. Yeah,
Oh, a little beachy
seaside.
theme.
Yeah.
Maybe some wooden gemstones as well, wooden beads as well.
Yeah.
Oh, for on your holidays, this is lovely.
And a little silver-plated starfish or something, a little shell, because we've had a lot of those things recently.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Just £4.95. Loads of people multi-buying on that. Well done. Chain. We've got a chain.
Nice.
Can you cut this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Decent pair of cutters. You go through that.
Oops.
Then you can use it in smaller segments if you wanted a couple of jump rings just to join them.
1 metre of your antique bronze plated brass curb chain.
It'll probably go quite well with the kit earlier, wouldn't it?
Well, you could just do one sort of...
Yeah, when you like the bracelet with the extra strands, it's just another strand. It just gives you another texture going on.
Absolutely, yeah, good idea.
Or just to hang the leaves off of in the first place, rather than beading a chain.
Well, there's loads there.
Yeah.
You get a whole metre of this. It's the first time I'm seeing this. £3.95. Just £3.95 for a metre of your antique brass, plated brass curb chain. It's the first time I'm seeing this. We are taking everything. If you love prices like this, by the way, everything after the kit will be under £10. So it's definitely worth saying for our last hour. Okay, for the last piece of the hour, should we do a rose quartz? We loved the rose quartz from earlier. Oops. What do you mean square drilled? Corner drilled. Corner drilled. Yeah, that is quite unusual actually, isn't it?
Corner drilled square, yeah.
Corner drilled squares. So if you wanted to have
diamond
them
shape, I guess.
as little rings,
Yeah.
are they still twisted again? Are they? It says they're twisted. Oh, lovely. Very subtly. 200 carats of rose quartz that go lovely with your big twisted ovals as well. for just £8.95. 100% natural Brazilian rose quartz. And I'll tell you what, that is a big carat weight for less than £10, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely. Nice and useful shape and size as well.
Yeah, really nice. Right, do not go anywhere. We've got more prices like this coming up for our last hour. And of course, the most beautiful kit coming up with some more seed beads. It's going to look really, really nice. Make the most of everything that you've seen this hour. Have a look back on the website. Check out of your order. And we're back with another kit and under £10 show coming up right after this. Very short break. See you in a minute.
Hi, I'm Sandra Younger, inventor of the Knotty Do-It-All. And what the Knotty Do-It-All is a multifunctional cord knotting tool that helps you easily learn and master techniques such as macrame, pearl and bead knotting, braiding, multi-strands without the need for end caps. I teach moose knots, just so many different knots and techniques that help you learn how to make really nice jewelry. I will be in the UK on the 31st of August on JewelleryMaker. So make sure and tune in, and if you have any questions, you can submit them online and I'll be more than glad to answer. I'll see you then.
Wake up and tune into JewelleryMaker every morning at 8 a.m. for our early bird special. We have some great offers, amazing deals and great prices to bring to you. So that's 8 a.m. every morning, and you know what they say, the early bird catches the worm.
Are you new to JewelleryMaker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with JewelleryMaker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
The JewelleryMaker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Order from us today at www.jewellerymaker.com.
I don't know where this evening has gone. It's been really
disappeared,
quick, isn't it?
All these
Last
lovely
hours.
goodies.
Going to continue as well. We've got everything under £10 after the kit. So this kit is really fun, isn't it? I love those greens. Do you know what? In the tube, it doesn't do it justice until you see it actually made into jewellery. They really pop, don't
Really
they?
pop in the light. They're gorgeous.
You've been seed bead crazy, going crazy beading the last couple of weeks, and haven't you? These are beautiful. I feel they're quite festive, actually. I do love green and purple. It's like isn't Wimbledon colours green and purple?
I think I've heard that.
Yeah, they go together really well, don't they, greens and purples? I love that. And then your big Swarovski stone in the centre. Let me show you that, because this cushion cat's got a big fingerprint on. Let me give it a wipe.
Yeah, it needs to show it off with movement.
Oh, it's amazing. It's called Iridescent. So you get your Swarovski cushion, which is a 27 by 18, and it looks just amazing. Whether you choose to use it as a big ring, look at that, hot rock, a bracelet, or in the necklace piece along with your sea beads like Jo has, it's going to look incredible. So that's your cushion cut, which is your iridescent. It's called iridescent green, but it's like quite a greeny gold, 27 by 18 millimeter Swarovski. You also get your pear cuts, which you've put into the bottom of the earrings, which look gorgeous as well. Just give these a little wipe. And the drill hole at the top makes them very simple to set.
Yeah, easy to use.
And if you go into the Swarovski stores, I mean, any of their jewellery pieces or little figurines, all sorts, are very expensive, aren't they?
They are.
I can't believe the prices that we sell the kits for. So then you also get these two pairs, which you can see spinning around. Swarovski do it. They do their crystals very, very well, though. They sparkle beautifully.
They're just the best, aren't they? They're gorgeous. And those particular pairs, if you turn them round, you get a slightly different with the backing.
Oh, yeah.
But equally pretty, depending on which colourway you want to go. Obviously, the first way round you showed them sets it off nicely with the square, the rectangular pendant.
I suppose then that lends itself to earrings because, for example, like the back of this one is obviously very different, but this one, it has that sort of gem faceted look from
so
both sides.
If it turns round, it's still showing its colours nicely.
Absolutely. So, not only do you get all your Swarovskis, you also get your fire line and you have your seed beads. Now, those green ones are amazing. These are your dark silver-lined emerald beads. They are 11 O's and they are amazing in colour. They really, really are. You also have your plum. These ones, which are your 8 O's, your dark plum iris seed beads. You have your 11 O's. No, 15 O's.
15s.
They are little. They are your little dark bronze 15 O's. For anybody that's thinking, I haven't worked with 15 O's before, is it all right? Not too fiddly?
Not too scary.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes you might need to go down to a smaller needle, but I've been using it with the size 10 needle this weekend and it's been okay.
Fine?
Yeah. Depends how many times you're going to be passing your needle and thread through a particular bead.
I'm with you, right.
Because obviously every time you do, you're using a bit of the space of the hole up. So.
Fire line, all your seed beads. Don't forget all of those Swarovskis as well. All of that. Now hang on, you should have said where we should be because there is no way in a million years we expected this to be under 30. $27.95. $27.95. When you've got these huge Swarovskis, I love the pear cuts that Jo's used at the bottom of those earrings. Look at the fire already. You can just see that absolute beautiful iridescent sparkle. Sea beads. Fire line, all you need to get started with the beautiful jewellery. I love that colour, that is so nice, that green.
Yeah, and it is a Christmas green. I know we're not quite there yet.
No,
but if you're making things it takes you a long time to make, you need to be prepared for that season. It's a good one to get for that.
Well, you say you do some craft fairs. Is it that you need to start putting out your Christmas bits and bobs?
Really, if anything sort of October onwards for Christmas fairs, really.
Yeah?
Yeah, certainly.
So you need to start making,
You need to make, obviously beforehand, you have to allow time to make.
Yeah.
So.
I love that, how that's encased around with seed beads as well. That's really cool. So, £27.95. Keep going through. Should we jump straight into the demonstration?
This colour is
still got loads
gorgeous.
left.
Yeah, this is what was left from the original kit. You know, so.
And loads of those as well, you little 15s.
Little 15s go a long way. They really do. Okay, so I thought we'd show you the earrings.
That tube sort of style is really nice.
So, what I'll do, just to get you started, anyone hasn't done a right angle weave before, which is basically where this tube comes from. We're going to use the size 8. I've got usually work with about 1 metre of thread. It's a nice size, you don't poke anyone else in the eye with it, or your husband that's behind you. Give it a little stretch. And the right angle bead, you're going to start with 4 of the size 8 So we're going to thread all those on one go. We're going to take our needle through with those 4 and give yourself a decent sort of tail. So I suppose about 6 inches, because that gives you enough to play with at the end of your design. If you think, oh, I wish I left a bit more thread, I could have had another dangle or something on the bottom. That gives you options to do that, or it gives you enough tail left to actually tie it back into the design so you can't see it. Passing your needle back through all the seed beads in the same direction. Okay, and then we're just going to snug them together. Now I'm just going to tie a little knot in here. You don't have to do this, but I find it just keeps your beads all nicely together. So I'm just going to tie one little overhand knot, and that's it. So we've now got a little section of 4 beads all snuggled together. Let's move those out of the way. Okay, so where your thread's coming out of, we're going to call this our floor beads, and it's like a little house. You're going to have a floor, a ceiling, and 4 walls. So
That's a good way of
try and
remembering
keep that in your mind, because when you're using all the same colour beads, it can get a little bit lost along the way. So we're coming out of one of these floor beads. We're going to add 3 beads, and our thread is coming out of this left-hand side of this bead. We're going to pass the thread back through the bead in the same direction. Okay, just going to do that. And bear with me, because obviously when we're at home we have this virtually up to our eyeballs to bead, and we can see what we're doing. Okay, so we've passed through the beads. So we've already got a floor and 1 wall at this point.
Okay.
Okay, I know it's going to be tricky for you to see at home. So we've gone back through the floor. That sounds weird, doesn't it? We're going to go up one of the side walls that we've just added. Let's keep them fairly snug together. Try and keep the floor beads in your hands, between your thumb and finger, so you know where they are.
It'll get easier as it sort of gets bigger, I suppose, as it grows.
Once you go. So that was the first round, so you added 3 size 8s. The second round, you're going to add 2. You're going to go through the next floor bead and then up the wall bead that you just added. So now you're going to have your floor bead that's still between my thumb and finger, and we've got 1 wall and 2 walls. So finish off that row just by going through that top bead. And I'm just going to move my fingers a bit. So I'm still carefully keeping hold of those bottom beads, because with these all being the same colour, it does get a bit confusing as to where you actually are. So that was the first round, was adding 3, the second round was adding 2, and the third round you add 2 as well. And I'm also working the other way around that I would normally do, just to make things interesting.
You're going right to left. Would you normally go?
Yeah, you tend to have a preference of going like
left to right, or
clockwise or anti-clockwise, and because now I've gone anti-clockwise, which is a bit different.
Why? Just because it's telly beading.
Yeah. And you'd like
well,
to
you challenge yourself.
You like to challenge yourself. Yeah. So on your last one, you're going to go up a side wall. This time you only need to add a ceiling bead, because the other 3 walls you've already put in place.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've added a ceiling bead. You're going to go down a wall bead, and then what you do is just go through all the 4 ceiling beads then. So you should have 4 left on the top. Now, once you've done one of these little cubes, and we'll call it a little cube, I would just go round again, just to make sure your little cube's all secure. Now, in one of the earrings I've done here, so you can carefully just see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cubes all stacked together. So it's using the same thing, other than your floor bead is already in place because you're working off the top of it.
So you can keep that going as long as you want.
And you can keep going, and it makes a lovely necklace if you just keep going and make it longer. And then what we do, I've already pre-threaded.
Can you do this with any size? What size are you doing this with? The
I prefer the size 8,
Okay.
purely because the speed it works up is much quicker than using like this. You can do it in a size 15. Obviously, it's really fiddly to get going in a 15, but it's not impossible. You don't do it on telly.
No.
But you do as many sections as you wish. So the length of your earring is going to depend on your number of sections. Now, for a little bit of added interest, you can add a colour in between your floor and ceiling beads, we're calling them. And literally, I'm going to use this little bright green size 11 because I think it's gorgeous. So I'm already coming out of one of the beads here, and I'm going to go round in that circle, and it puts a little size 11 green bead in between each of those. Also, by doing that, it tightens your tube, so it's not quite so floppy. Now, depending on what size thread you're using, obviously with a size 8 bead, you could actually go for quite a thick size thread.
Right, what's this one that you get
This
in the
one's a
kit?
size 4 pound, so that's the breakage weight on it, which is one of the finer.
£4?
Yeah, it's
£4
one of the
is how many? What's a bag of sugar?
Good question, but you think of a small baby as £4.
Yeah, exactly. That is a lot of weight that it can
Yeah.
take. My little goddaughter was £4.
No, it was £4 or something.
Were you? Oh my word! I was nearly
I've made
£10.
I've made up for it since.
I was nearly £10, and now I think, my word, like that is big, baby.
that would make you cry.
Poor mum. But £4, that can take a lot of weight, even though you say that's a fine thread.
And it's a fine thread, so obviously you've got multiple opportunities of how many times you go through these holes in the seed beads. If I was just using size 8, I would quite happily use a 6 or an 8 pound weight thread. Okay, so that is just adding the size 11 between each of these 8s, and say it will make your tube a bit firmer. Once you go down through here,
Liam, you're not £12. Please find out. £12 nearly a stone, isn't it?
that would be a scary size baby to be having.
I think he was probably a £12 baby, wasn't he? A scary size baby. Please text your mum and find out.
Dear. Okay, so follow the pattern of your beads, work your way back down to the end of your tube, and you're coming out of a size 8 and go diagonally through them, and then you're just going to add your drop by adding, I think I added 8 size 15 beads. Okay, so you've got 8 coming down, because you want to bear in mind where the hole is in your crystal. You need to give it a bit of space to move. Thread on your crystal, add another 8. Okay, so we got the 8 seed on the size 15s. That's coming out the other side of the crystal, and then when you find the diagonal from where your original thread was coming out of one of these, you want to find the diagonal or the opposite seed bead to thread through. This is to try and get your crystal to hang centrally and not just off to one side.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're going to go out one bead and in the bead, it's going to hang off centre of your tube. So what you would do at this point, you would run back through those beads again a couple of times just to give it some strength. Obviously, a crystal's got quite a sharp edge to it, and you don't want it to break through your thread.
Right.
So run through then. Then you do exactly the same. You come back up through your beadwork, and you can add your hoop on the top, which is where your shepherd's hook or jump ring can attach to, and then you've got the top part of your earring. If you've left loads of tail thread, you could obviously use your tail thread to do that piece as well.
Yeah, if you want to add more to the loop, like you said.
Yeah.
Make it more dangly. They're lovely, aren't they? Really, really effective. And then, like you say, once you've learnt that technique, it looks lovely for a necklace to carry on that
just
technique.
keep going for a really long, and you've got a matching necklace. And you can always have a crystal actually hanging off your necklace, sort of in that.
Absolutely.
You know, but just by joining it in the same way, it'd be very pretty.
Really effective,
Yeah.
isn't it? Thank you very much.
You're
Love
welcome.
that. The kit available £27.95. Can I just show you this fluorite as well, which will go lovely with these kits. It's going to be a star buy, which we're going to do. In fact, oops, thanks Dan. It's going to be now. Are you ready? Are you ready for another amazing star buy? Right, preonite. No, not preonite, sorry. Fluorite. Green fluorite as well, actually. I don't know whether, I can't remember the last time I saw green fluorite. It's really, really beautiful. They are massive, massive sizes. We've done some brilliant, brilliant prices on, we've done some brilliant prices on lots of Liam's picks today. This will be no exception. 145 carats of green fluorite. This should be no lower than £12.95. But it's a Liam star buy. So for the rest of the hour, I've already given you a bit of a heads up. This is going to be under 10. Under 10 for the fastest callers in. Are you ready? Everything this hour going under 10. And not just £9.95. It's not going to be a £9.95 show. We're going to try and do 30 items before 10 o'clock. Challenge accepted. There you go. Number one of 30. £7.95. It is going to be fast and furious. If you can keep up with us, keep up with Liam, and you're going to get some deals. 145 carats. Oh, I'm desperate to find out whether you were a £12 baby. If your mum says you are, she's got to also send in a picture. Paul said, you know, a good old Christmas chicken that feeds the whole family, Christmas turkey, that's about £12, isn't it? That's a big turkey. £7.95 for 145 carats. Yeah, can you hear Dan chuckling away? Just £7.95. £7.95 for an 18 centimetre strand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Well done on that. Right, we're done number one. We're going down to Mystic Colour Coated Quartz. I do love these colours. This is so pretty. Almost like the colours that you see with paparazzi, like the pinks and the oranges are beautiful. £35 carats of Mystic Colour Coated Quartz. Have too much fun here, don't you? Are you ready? Your £10 showcase. Be on the phone line nice and early and you're bound to bag a bargain. £8.95 is brilliant for any of our genuine gemstones, but when you're looking at that lovely mystic coating, it's a more expensive sort of treatment, isn't it? You'd expect it to be more. And I do love that you've got the colours of like paparazzi sapphire. Is he watching? Hello, Joe Wilcox. Giving you a big old shout out. The whole Wilcox family, in fact. Terry, I hope you had a lovely birthday. Did give you a shout out this morning. How do you not know Terry? Everyone knows Terry Wilcox. Terry, Lisa, Kat, Joe, of course. Liam, maybe, if you're there watching. No, not you, Liam. Liam, the Liam that's part of the Wilcox family, yes. Not you. Just £8. £9.95. Okay. What number, sorry, Liam? Whoops. Should we do a little selection? So, over the bank holiday weekend, I know that you had a chance to get some mystery boxes. I do love the idea of just having a bit of a lucky dip. A bit of a sweet tooth. I love little sweets, and these remind me of like little bits of treats, little sweet treats. Oh, look, you got some big sizes in there as well. A nice little assortment of multi-gemstone faceted bears. Oh, look at it, headshots, Joe. 145 carats of multi-gemstones. Okay. So are they pairs? So there'll be pairs in there. There's a pair. Oh no, they're pear shapes. Pear shapes. Oh, I've gone delirious. I've gone delirious. I was on my sister channel so course this morning, so it's very early. But yes, they're all pairs. Pair assortments. Going under 10. Hang on, I've just remembered what show we're doing. £5.13. £5.13. That is so good. Your multi-gemstone faceted pairs, £5.13. Not like Liam. Liam was over £12. He was...
You'd want to order a couple of those, wouldn't you?
Oh gosh, yeah. Well, you could, couldn't you, for that price? Order a couple and,
And
see which ones you
just
like.
play with them and see which ones you like and different designs.
They're drilled as well, actually, Joe. They are drilled, which
Yeah.
is great, isn't it?
So you could do a little charm bracelet with different gemstones on because they're a
Yeah.
lovely shape and size.
There's loads. I mean, look at that one. That is a whopper. Loads of chances to be able to get pendants, earrings, rings, different sizes for £5.13. Hilda, well done, Greater Manchester. Channel Lines, you there? Right, emerald. Under 10? We said we're going to do it now. Right, emerald under 10. Emerald under £10. Big strand of your rondelles. Going less than £10. Come on, Dan the man. 40 carats of graduated emerald. Dan's only a little young nipper. How old are you now, Dan?
24.
24? He's older than he was the last time you asked him, Liam. He was at one point. £40 carats for £9.95. £9.95 for any emerald strand, let alone a 20 centimetre emerald strand. What was the question you asked your mum? He's asked his mum, how big was I as a kid? That's not a very, and he's got annoyed that she said, what do you mean, like height when you're a child? What height? Just say, how much did I weigh when I was born? That's the question you need to ask. Right, we're only done 4. Oh. Okay. Red garnet. Oh, these are brilliant red garnets. We're going to speed up. We still need to, we're on our mission to be able to do, how many did we say? Oh, okay, about 30 of these, about 30 auctions. 34 carats of red garnet. Okay, if we are going to speed up, then how are we going to do it? We're going to do it like this. We're going to do it like this. This is how we're going to roll for the next 30 minutes. £4.95 for 34 carats of red garnet. Jo is sitting there going, nodding her head like, yeah, that is good, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be buying it at home.
£4.95? My word. That is crazy low. No wonder phone lines have lit up. Webbers, well done. 34 carats, but if we are going to go that quick, that low, then we are going to have to go that quick as well. Got to be on the ball. Right. Look at the size of this strand. Oh, I do love the shiller that you get with labradorite. It's gorgeous. Do you know how much you weigh, Dan?
Not sure.
You're a nice little baby, I bet.
I was born early, so I think
Oh, you were born early?
Yeah.
£2.95. £2.95 for 75 carats of labradorite. That's so cute, isn't it? Paul, do you know how much you weighed as a baby?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, I don't think they weigh. They. £2.95. Doreen, Julie, well done. You're 75 carats for less than £3. We're over allocated on those. Okay, more labradorite. More labradorite. 70 carats. £3.95. If you missed out the last one, it was over allocated. Go for this. It's £3.95 for the last two. 70 carats. 30 centimetre strand for just £3.95. Right. That's how quick we are going to have to go. More emerald under 10. We've had a request. Well, that's. Do you know what? That's a savvy sort of question to ask. Have you got any more emeralds that you can take under £10? Surely the answer's no. This is a big carat weight. 95 carats of emeralds, Liam. Are you sure? Nope. Let's do it anyway. 95 carats of emerald. This is beautiful. £8. 95 for 95 carats of emerald rondelles. 19 centimetre strand. Oh yes, thank you, Dan. Well done. They're big rondelles in the centre as well, aren't they? Loads of people missed out on that other emerald one. I'd hate for you to miss out on this one too. It's extremely limited, and we've not just squeezed it under 10. That's way under 10. Was that? Oh, you're right there, Liam. He's making a strange noise. What was it? Hiccup. Right, I knew it. Liam exaggerating yet again. It was only £3 off. That's a big difference in the world of newborn babies. It was £9, not 12. Still a big baby, but I was 9/11. 30. Graduated colour. These should never, ever, 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 ever be under £10. Look at the quality of them. Faceted, graduated in shade. £9.95. That's so good, isn't it? Lovely faceted pieces. Oh no, no, no. Just because we're going quick, we're going extra low. 0800 644 655, just £6.95. There's nothing to think about. That is the bargain of all bargains when it comes to buying any of your big four. Can you believe it? Only 30 chances of this left. Maybe even, you know, for birthstone jewellery, it'd be lovely for May babies, making to sell. You can't go wrong. That is a strand that you're going to get your money back straight away, isn't it? Only because we're trying to go quicker, we're going so low. Just as an apology price for rushing you. £6.95. Well done, Frida, Alison, Julie, Maureen, Sandra, collector in Conway. Oh, my grandma lives down the road from there. I love Conway, the little house and the lovely fish and chips. Loads of people coming in for it. We're going to move on. Keep going through. Oh, this is nice. No, I haven't got clear quartz. 28's this one. Yeah. This is multicolour. Clear quartz, multicolour. tourmaline triplet. It's like a bi-colour. Almost has the colours that you see in like a watermelon tourmaline. It's amazing. So crystal. What would you do with this? Would you prong set it, Jo?
I haven't tried prong setting before, but that would be the best way, I think, to show off all the colour. Yeah, I'm used to bezeling and things like that with the seed beads.
Oh, nice.
But you would end up hiding quite a lot of it with the seed beads, so the prongs would work really nicely.
Because look at the colour all the way through. You'd want, like you say, to have quite an open setting with it, I think, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you'd want to show off.
Looks very expensive, doesn't it? It's almost like the colours that you see at the bottom here, maybe with your canary yellows, or, you know, the serpentine green that we had earlier on, like that lime green. That would look lovely with this. £5.25, nothing else quite like it this hour. Octagon of 14 by 10, it's really cool, and I love the octagon cut because when those sort of bars, those facets hit the light, oh, you get this amazing lustre. Beautifully cut, it really is. And look at how crystal it is. Clear quartz. How clean that crystal is amazing. Thank you. Black rutile. You know the black spinel that we had earlier on? I'd put that with this. Give you that monochrome look. When you think of clear quartz, just remember this is a clear quartz, and some of them are packed with more rutiles and some of them fewer rutiles, but they all have these amazing little black rutilations running through that build up that colour. So some of these that are quite sort of full body of black, they're actually still just a clear quartz filled with rutilations. It's really amazing. One of my favourite sort of very designer-esque, I would call it a boutique strand, this one. Sheila's Boutique Strands. 25 carats of black rutilated quartz. I don't think you can go wrong with strands like this. We all have different colour preferences, don't we?
Yeah. It's a neutral monochrome. If you added with the pearls we had earlier as well, I think it would look lovely because you've got the different shape next to each other, but they'd set each other off.
Oh, nice. Good idea. I'd never thought putting in black rutile pearls. It would look lovely. £6.95. Speak to the team, go through. We're going to try and get as much as we can in between now and 10 o'clock. Collector in Conway. Well done, you've just checked out. Susan, you're there. Alison, you're there. It's £6.95. 25 carats of rutile quartz. Number 5. Oh, this is a lovely colour. Blue Crazy Lace Agate. Sorry. These are lovely shapes for little rings, I think. Because they're centre drilled as well, quite easy to just put onto a seed bead stretchy sort of
nice
ring style.
Yeah. They're a gorgeous colour, aren't they? Very bright.
Oh, they're really, really blue. They're absolute sky blue. I looked up at the sky, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? Lay in the garden and looked up and it was just stunning, not a cloud in the sky. This sort of blue, oh, just a stretchy like that as well. If you, like you said earlier on, if you work on a keyboard or if you're doing things in big sort of rounds getting in the way, these sit very flush to your skin.
Yeah, so they're not annoying you, they're not clonking on everything.
But they're still big and proud.
You've got that pow for bracelet.
Yeah. Oh, I love those. And actually with this strand, how many stretches do you think you'd be able to make with a 38cm strand?
Depending on what you like around your wrist, if you want it tight, probably 2, maybe even 3 with that one.
You'd definitely get 2, maybe 3 if you were to do spaces in between.
If you were spaces, yeah, certainly 3 there. Yeah.
Well done, Rhonda. Well done again, Collector Conway, stocking up the stash. £6.95. I'm not surprised at these prices. Once you've opened your order, only 1p and nothing else quite like it. It's a really nice blue, but yet still not. It's not a solid blue, is it? It's every single one has still got its very own sort of fingerprint, footprint. It's really pretty. They all still have their own personality. Just £6.95. 12mm puffy coins. They're really nice, soft, round, aren't they?
Definitely a holiday colour, that one.
Yes. You got any holidays to look forward to? 150 carats. Where are you going? Dublin. Dublin in November. He's going to Montenegro next year. That's very exciting. Montenegro is supposed to be beautiful. I've been to Croatia. It's near Croatia. Yeah, they're both beautiful. I think Montenegro is supposed to be really up and coming. Croatia, I went about 7 years ago and it was still not very touristy, but now since the Game of Thrones, I think Dubrovnik is like quite touristy, isn't it? Whereas Montenegro is meant to be beautiful. Right, for the... Picked it out for cultural reasons. This is lovely. Oh, you need to still leave your hotel and go and have a look round because it's meant to be beautiful. Look at that. Right, we don't very often see 14mm rounds, do we, Jo?
No, really nice size.
They're brilliant. And every single one again different. Look at that one. That one's talking to me. That one's like half stripe and half solid. This one, they're all like little universes, little planets, aren't they? Every single one of these is different. Look at that little eye. Oh, see, if you do sort of, I know so many I've seen on the JewelleryMaker Facebook page, you could make little sort of fish with it or different creatures with eyes. Look at that one. And the different rings, I love all of them. I think I'd have to sort of isolate these actually, because I'd want to draw attention to each and every one. Nice sizes for, if you just put them on a head pin, shepherd's hook, nice size for earrings. Real statement earrings. £6.95, and on the strand you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28 of them. All under £10 today. Well, it makes it 25p a gem. 25 pence an agate. I think it's one of the most undervalued gems for the array of colours and beautiful patterns that you get from it. It's such great value for money. What number was that, sorry? Thank you. Oh, if you want to add a different texture. How about with your purple tiger's eye? Purple tiger's eye, along with this, I think that would look really nice because of your chatoyancy that you get with your tiger's eye. The purple.
Yeah, that's like purple velvet with that real...
Oh, it is.
Frosted, yeah.
So sumptuous, isn't it? Or, you know, the that chocolate box purple. Oh, just lovely. £10mm rounds, your purple frosted druzy. You're getting a minimum carat weight there of 270 carats. Well, I just think it's very opulent, isn't it? It looks very rich, and but with that frosting and the glitter, the druzy that you'll see from within, it's just really special. I would like to see this next to the purple tiger's eye that we had earlier. Or with maybe, you know, your favourite colour, peacock sort of pearls.
Yeah, that combination would be nice.
Yeah, I don't think you need to shy away from mixing different textures in.
No, textures are good.
Have we caught up? I think we can do it. 15 minutes, 20 auctions. Let's do it. Is this the blue banded agate? I was thinking this looks very similar to the colour of the puffy coins, which would look lovely again with those. These are faceted though this time. Look at this. Rounds but faceted, and they're 6 mils. That is such a gorgeous blue. Wow, wow, wow. Tell you what, that is a really nice strand for less than £10. I know we're coming to the end of the summer holidays, but for a new sort of hobby and something to do with children, to be able to make little stretchy bracelets, I think it's really lovely. £9.95. I have been told it does, it has been known to keep children quiet for a short while actually, just stranding gemstones. Yeah. And learning about gems, it's educational as well.
Yeah. Well, all the time they're very carefully trying to thread the elastic through. Yeah. Its concentration is really good. And it's good for them to use their hands like that.
Absolutely, it's lovely. Maybe for, or if you do, yeah, obviously with it, depending on the age of the adult. My I'm thinking like somebody that's like 14 or 12, going back to a high school and having friendship bracelets. It would be lovely. Just £9.95 for your 22cm strand of blue banded agate. Right. Wayne's daughter, she's just got into making her stretches, hasn't she? And how old is she? I think she's about 13, and she starts to make all her stretches. Look at these. Oh wow! I've never seen these before. If I hold that up to the light, then you might see the stripe. Right, these should not be under 10. We're going to do something really naughty on this because this hasn't been on about the whole of this year. Okay. They've kind of snuck into this show. We're going to do it anyway. This is where they really should be. This is where it closed in the past. Never been under 10, needless to say, until now. Taking every bit out of it to get it under 10. Completely natural, 180 carats. Every penny out of it at £9.94. So you're guaranteed to get 180 carats again. It's an assortment of sizes, but they're really cool, aren't they? I love that one. Every single one's going to be different. If I were you, I would multiply on these and see what you get when you get it home. Oh, I love that. And I love the transparency through them. I don't know whether you can see that, but you'll still see your sort of skin tone coming through, or if you're putting them onto a backing foundation, you'd see those colours. Well done. Look at that. You see what I mean?
Beautiful, aren't they?
Really unique. I've never seen these before, or anything like them, in fact. Have we done big multicoloured fluorite cabs?
I have used one in the past, and it was going onto a black bead foundation. So in order not to lose the colour, I put a piece of silver leather behind it, so you could still see the colours.
That's a really good idea. Nice, I like that. £9.94. Channel Islands, well done. Michelle, Hilda, Melissa in Staffordshire. Never been under £10. Moving on. Keep going through. We've got to keep going. What was that one, sorry? 13. Oops. Oh, little cross pendants. These are cute. Oh, I say pendants. You could have them as little earrings, little charms on bracelets. Very symbolic. And I love the fact that you've got your simple little cubic zirconia in the centre there. They'd be lovely little earrings, wouldn't they? If somebody's maybe Holy Communion or christening gifts, they'd be really lovely on little charm bracelets.
Yeah, or someone being christened at a later date.
Yeah.
You know, little earring.
They're also nice sizes, actually. I'm just looking. You could have it as a little charm on a ring, even. Do you know, I do like the little charm rings that you can get. It's not a size that's going to get in the way. Just £9.95. They are sterling silver, 95 solid sterling silver. And in the pack, you're going to get 5 of your simple cross charms with cubic zirconia in the centre, highly polished sterling silver, solid sterling silver. Just £9.95. That's less than £2 each. Very low indeed, isn't it? Very low. Hang on, right. We said we needed to go quick. At the moment, we've only had 5 of these check out. We need you coming in quicker. I think we need to show you how low we're willing to go. Now, this is something that we're about to close up, but we need to see you on the line. If you want this lower, we will do it today. Should we go to £1.30 each? Well, that's your decision. You've got to be quick. Show your interest. If you're there on the phone line, we're going to go lower. Claire, Linda, Conway, Sylvia, June, Maureen, gentleman bidder. Diane, you're there. Fiona's there. Multi-buyers now. Come on in. It's £6.49. Every pound out of it, every penny out of it, in fact. Just £1.30 per charm. With your cubic zirconia, still the same quality, just a crazy Liam Viscounter value price. Just to say thanks for joining us. Thank you for staying with us this evening. It's been lovely to have your company. Thanks for bearing with Sassy Dan. He has been in a bit of a He's still on one. He's like, what do you mean? Not even cracking a smile, Liam. Oh no. Weather Greater London, Denise, Linda, Claire. He's got to those. It's just because he's going through the, you know, those teenage moods now, isn't he? You know, when they start to go like, oh, just no. Just £6.49 for 925 solid sterling silver. We're only joking. We love our Dan. Well done, Berkshire, Channel Islands. Well done, Denise. Woo! Loads of people checking out to keep going through. Oh, look at these little angel wings. Look at the, are you cracking a smile there, Dan? Yeah. Oh. Look, they're like angel wings. In love. £95 solid sterling silver. How weighty is that? You're getting 3.5 grams of silver. Look, that is a weighty bit of silver, isn't it, for £7.95? What's wrong? Well done, Angela. I'm loving all of these mega price drops. It feels like a bank holiday still, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel like we're it feels like we're still in the bank holiday, doesn't it, with these deals? Mega saving, £7.95, under £10 saving. 10, I mean, that's 95 solid sterling silver. Loads of people bought that. Well done. Are you getting that with your leopard shells? Yes, Kerry. 22. Oh, okay. I think these are nice unisex again. That's not a good texting question either. I know my what are your egg facts was pretty scraping the barrel, but Liam's going, if you could be any age, what would you be? If you go back to any age, what was your favourite age to be? Oh, we were on the wrong strand. It is 21. I can't see a bronzite. What do you want me to do? Ah, that's not there, definitely not there. I'll keep this strand. Okay. Thank you. You've still got ages, haven't you, Kerry? £7.95. Bronzite puffy ovals, 140 carats. 38 centimetre strand for less than £8. I probably peaked at about 14, 15. Yeah, in my music career, that is, I'm talking. No. Wait, but you didn't see me on Junior Eurovision at the age of 14. Is that like an excited face? I'll have to show you, Kerry, you will love it. Go on, let's do the Unikite buttons. These. $30 carats of Unikite. Unikite buttons, 4mm, 38 centimetre strand. 0800 644 655. 30 carats. £7.95. And I love these shapes. What do you use these shapes for? What do you use these shapes for, Jo?
Oh, they're just fun. I'd have it as a bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just with beading thread?
Yeah, beading thread. I'd
With
probably put
crummy?
something crystally in between them, maybe. Yeah, a little Swarovski, perhaps.
Oh, yeah.
Sneaky.
Love a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of Swarovski bling. $7.95 for 30 carats. Okay. Druzy purple quartz nuggets. Oh, I'm still. Do you know? I keep thinking about those purple tiger's eyes, and I'm seeing quite a few of these lovely frosted, different texture gemstones that I think would go really well with that chatoyancy. This is another one. Look at that deep, rich, sumptuous, purple with the sparkle. I like this a lot, because don't get me wrong, I love the frosted gemstones, but also I am a girl that loves a bit of sparkle. So having that druzy, just that little hint of glitter, is really nice, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
160 carats. Druzy purple quartz, 38 centimetre strand. They are really nice. Under 10, you know it's going under £10 for 160 carats of druzy quartz. How on earth? Right, how many have we still got to do? We've got less than 5 minutes. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's counting them like this.
They would make quite fun rings, actually, wouldn't they? Just one nugget.
Let's see. There you go. We've done 22, so we've got another 8 to do. £5.95. There you go. They would make really nice little fun rings, wouldn't they?
Just fun.
Well done in Conway, you've multi-buying on this. I'm not surprised. In fact, a lot of people multi-buying. Well done, Jane, at multi-buying. Sheila's multi-buying as well. Elizabeth, well done. Sharon's just jumped in the West Midlands. Hello, Mary and Brian. Please, can you sing out tonight, as you have a beautiful voice? Listen to me, I'm very croaky. And then they said this. As we've been listening to you on Facebook. Oh no, I'm a bit croaky today. A bit croaky. I should do a song, you know, like at the end of John Barrowman shows or Jane McDonald, like JewelleryMaker, everyone comes on. Yeah, you know, when she just jumps into song. I'd love to do that at the end of the song. It's the end. Do you know, Michael Wolff wanted to do a song with me. He wanted to do a duet. There's a lot of great singers here at JewelleryMaker. Lucy Nichols is a fantastic singer. I think Vicki Carr can do like soprano, can't she? Who else? Carol's a singer. Zena's a singer. £5.95. Lots of singers. Michael Wolff's a singer. Can you sing, Jo? Can you play an instrument?
A little bit.
Go on. What instrument?
Like, I'm learning sort of banjos and ukuleles and mandolins and, yeah.
Ah, we need to set up a JewelleryMaker band. I can get us on one of the talent shows. Liam's going to be our manager and he's going to make us famous.
It may be quite a long time in the running.
Oh, we can do it. We can do it. No, Liam's going to make us famous. You can get us on the we'd be, imagine, you'd all get behind us, wouldn't you, at home if we went on one of the talent shows as the diamonds in the rough.
Oh.
What's that, sorry? Yeah, we realised that but you're in charge of our social media. £6 for your coffee stripe agate. 110 carats. Dan will be our... Can you play an instrument, Dan?
No. I'll just play triangle.
He's sassy though. He can just be, you know, he'd just have to stay behind the cameras, wouldn't he? £6. Right, shall we end with... Oh, I don't know which one to do. Where is it? Here we go, 19. Oh, these are really cute. Are these to dangle little gemstones? Oh no, they're bales. They're like this. They're bales. Bales with your loops. Fabulous. 10 of them. 95 sterling silver. They're gold plated as well. Perfect to just have in your stash. If you are making jewellery to sell and you've stated that it's 925 sterling silver, you have to make sure every single element is 925 sterling silver. So this one, just so you know, is even down to your crimp beads and your crimp bead covers. £8.95. Thank you for your company today. Everything under £10. It's been busy, 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 busy. Thank you, Jo. It's been lovely to see you. When are you back next?
Next Tuesday night, I think it is.
Tuesday. I'm not sure when I'm here next, but have a lovely week. And you said you've got some more beading to do, haven't you?
Some more beading to do.
Woo! Look forward to seeing you then. Thank you very, very much from all of us. I'm sorry about the Sassy Dan. Just sorry about Sassy Dan. When are you back, Liam? He's back on Friday. I'll see you very soon. Thank you for your company. We're back live at 8 o'clock. Bye.